Hey everyone, how are y'all? Lady V, how are you? All right, y'all don't forget to put your chat on live chat and hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so. And can anybody else see the little live reaction thingy at the bottom of your screen? Like around your chat. I have it cut off, but it's still popping up on mine. Hey Vapor, how are you? Excuse me. Princess Megan, how are you? Okay, thank you, Betty Joe. I don't know why it's still on mine for some reason. I'll have to uh, reset mine in a minute. A vapor, I'm all right. Still feel like crap, but I'm all right. Other than that, okay. Email's pinned to the top of the chat. If any of y'all need it. Avery, how are you? All right, y'all. Apparently, there has been any. Hold on. Just doing videos. Stop playing. Apparently, there is nothing new on the Lena Kill case. Hey, Dee, how are you? Um, Dee, no, I still don't feel good. It's like I can't get enough sleep and I'm just exhausted. King Scarlet, how are you? Hey, Sally Mae, how are you? Meta Mom and Cool Gamer, how are y'all? So they had the searches Friday for Lena Kill that's been missing since 2021. They brought the ground radar thing out, and apparently they have not found anything. And I had heard that allegedly the tip that had came from someone in prison. Ashes, how are you? And Dee, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, and if it's true about the tip coming in from someone in prison, it's what it sounds like is that this person is just wanting attention, or they're wanting to play with the family and the family's emotions. That's really what it sounds like. Hey, Glowbug, and they know that any tip that comes in on a case like this, the police have to follow it up. And basically, what they're doing is just wasting resources and wasting time. When cops are there looking, they could be somewhere else that is from a credible uh, tip and possibly find this little girl's remains if it comes down to that. Avery, it is. It really is. You send in a tip. Police let the parents know about the tip. Parents get their hopes up, and then in the very end, it turns out to be nothing. And I just think that if a credible tip does come in saying that this little girl is buried somewhere, um, then they're going to give a specific location, not just a big general area. There is another case out of Texas that's going on right now. Audrey Cunningham. This little girl's been missing since Thursday. I'm still trying to get some information on it, but apparently there is a person of interest. He has been arrested. Um, this person is a roommate of Audrey's dad. Um, okay, Avery, you're saying you've been glued to it. Where is Audrey's dad at in this? Because I've been trying to find that, and I've seen where supposedly he's still offshore. Because people were wanting to know, hey, see you later, how are you? People are wanting to know why her dad has not come out and made um, a plea for her to be returned. Somebody said he was offshore. So, do you know if that is true? Is he still out? I mean, it seems like if his daughter is missing, they would fly him home or fly him into where he catches out at, and then he would have to drive home, but they would still send him in. Has he said anything at all, King Scarlet? And apparently, see, he works on a boat, but I don't know where he is currently. Okay. So he could be tugboats going up and down the river. He could be on a crew boat taking people offshore. This case seems crazy, honestly. Don't understand why he hasn't said a word. That's what a lot of people in the Facebook group was talking about. Like the dad hasn't said anything. Um, apparently, this guy who has been arrested is the dad's roommate, and I don't know why this little girl. She's 11 years old. I don't know why she was staying with the guy, but apparently he was supposed to take her to the bus stop to catch the bus, and she didn't. She didn't get on the bus that morning. Her nobody knew it until she didn't get off the bus that afternoon before she was reported missing. Now the guy gets arrested Friday on some assault. I think it was aggravated assault charges unrelated to this case. He's now in jail, but um, his vehicle was a vehicle of interest. Apparently, there was some witnesses that had seen that vehicle. It's a 2003 dark blue Chevrolet Suburban. They ended up arresting him. It is a rumor as of right now that so the school called him at 1 o'clock. Okay, that's interesting. There is a rumor that this guy who has been arrested has confessed. I have not seen confirmation of that as of yet. It's all over the Facebook group that he has confessed to having something to do with her disappearance. And supposedly, he was seen in shackles with the police going to the dam where they found a backpack that looked like the one that Audrey had near this dam that's on Trinity River, I believe is the name of the river. Um, DC, I saw it and I tried my best to confirm it because what I have heard is that it come across the scanner on Broadcastify that the murderer, but they used the K word, had confessed. And I don't know why that they would broadcast that over the scanner for the public to hear. Hey, Lady V, how are you?
Hey, hon. I'm sorry you're not feeling any better.
Well, thank you. I'll eventually get better.
Okay, so I've been out of it all day long. So I did hear snippets of this, but could you, if nobody minds, could you like explain this guy and this girl and her that is it her dad or her mom that let this guy do that?
Apparently, the guy that was arrested, his name is Don Stephen McDougal. He's 42 years old, and he was the roommate to Audrey's dad. Um, apparently,
And then,
yes, when she went
okay,
missing Thursday. Apparently, and this has not been confirmed. This is just stuff that I have seen on Facebook group. Hey Libra Moon, how are you? Um, Wait, did you hear there's a tip on Harmony Montgomery case? Libra, that was mentioned Friday. There was something about a new tip came in when they ended it that day. After they let the jury leave, they was talking about something about a new tip, but that's all they said. So apparently this guy, the dad is off working. This guy is supposed to take her to the bus stop. Hey, the amazing tip, how are you? He doesn't take her to the bus stop Thursday. Um, the mom, like I said, this is just what I have read on the Facebook group since I woke up at like 7 o'clock this afternoon. The mom lost custody of her. And Wednesday night, or Wednesday during the day, this McDougal guy and I've heard two different stories about this as well. The mom was supposed to meet up with him so she could see her daughter, but she wanted proof of by the little girl on a recording um, saying she wanted to see her mom. But then I also did hear that he was trying to lure the mom on Wednesday and get her to show up, and the mom didn't do it. And people were thinking that he was trying to lure the mom and
Set
that he
her
was
up.
that he was going to do bad things to her and then get rid of both of them, but make it look like the mom had taken her
Oh my gosh.
and all that. But the mom didn't.
It's a good thing she was that cautious, huh? I did hear
Right.
some of what she said.
Okay, so father and grandma and McDougal lived together. So the grandmother was there also then. This case, this is just me within
This
just
is
a few
already
hours.
another crazy one.
Yes. Avery, how are you?
Hey, how are you? You're not feeling any
Hi,
better,
Avery.
Scarlett? Hi.
Not really.
You don't sound
Still
good still
tired.
either, honey.
It's just my vocal cords. That's all. Um, but I came up because Margaret asked me to clarify some things if I knew, and
Okay.
also Scarlett, I sent you a screenshot on Discord Messenger, and it was the 50 radio. Oh my gosh, my voice. 5-050 radio app is where they had it scrolling across the bottom that said that he confessed. So that
Okay.
wasn't the Broadcastify app or anything. But the weird thing is when I went to that and clicked play, I wasn't hearing anything. It was completely like silent. That's like radio silent.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Polk County Broadcastify, I did hear that and this is right when the I can't remember the guy's name, the Hispanic man that they were interviewing in front of the building,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed the video clip of of the guy who's been arrested with the police out there at the river. And right at that time is when I heard it come across the Broadcastify that law enforcement was with McDougal on, I believe they said Highway 29 or Road 29 or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
over the Trinity River. And then they said some other kind of police lingo that I didn't understand. But it sounded to me like he was showing the police possibly where
Oh
he
no.
that's what it sounded like to me. I
Right.
mean, but I don't know police lingo, so
Oh,
I
you
mean,
know
why?
it good enough.
I don't know why else they would take him, out of the jail today, put him in the back of a cop car, drive him out there to the river, and you can see him pointing. It to me, it's kind of obvious what was going on, but
Yeah.
um,
That's sad.
but Margaret asked in the chat if I knew if the mom really did lose custody and why. And yes, she did lose custody because she, I don't know if she's an addict now. She doesn't look like one. I mean, I don't really know, but she lost custody because she was an addict.
Yeah, somebody put a screenshot on the Facebook group where somebody else had called her out
Yeah.
about it. That's where I saw it out. And it
Now
was,
she's saying that
excuse me.
they ripped the child away from her, that the child's dad and his family have been threatening her life for years, and that she's been accumulating all this evidence against him to use in court, and that she was actually in the process of getting ready to take him back to court, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like back and forth. But it's my understanding that they lived with the grandmother, the father's mom, and she has some mental problems and is on medication and stuff. And then the dad, he works on a boat, so he leaves to go work on this boat. And while he's gone, his roommate, who is the sex offender, is the one
Okay,
who has been taking
What?
Audrii.
so that's what I was
What?
about to ask you, because I had seen where somebody said, why would the
How
dad
could he
leave
be
her
living
with
there?
an RSO? But I didn't know if that was true or not, if he really was. That's what I was about to ask you, if you knew if he
Hmm.
was.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
Yeah, me too. But
he's been
how
taking
could he
her.
even live with her without?
Well, I guess that's part of the evidence that the mom has been accumulating to take the dad back to court. And she just didn't. I guess she just hadn't, filed yet, is my understanding. But
Oh,
but
damn.
yeah, this man has been
Wow.
driving her back and forth to the bus
How
stop,
long?
and
How long has
well,
he lived with them? Do you know?
from the text messages or the Facebook messages between Stephen McDougal, the one who's arrested, and the mom, it sounds like at least months. You know,
Wow.
at least months, I would say.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
why was the, I'm trying to figure this out. Was the mom, was she wanting to meet up with him so she could see
So he approached.
Audrey and make sure she was okay? Like, what is,
Well, that's what's so weird about it. The mom feels like he was trying to set her up because just out of the blue, he
Yeah,
messages
that's what it
her.
sounded like. Yeah.
Yeah, he out of the blue, he messages her and he's like, "Hey, Audrey asks about you all the time. And, the family, they tell her really awful things about you, and he says she talks to me, on the way to school every morning and blah blah blah." And he says, I would like for you and your fiance to meet me in this park at the woods or something, near the woods, and let you see Audrey, while the dad is out on the boat. And she responds and she says, "I'm really uncomfortable with this, but I really would
Smart girl.
like to see her." She's like,
right?
she said, I can't remember her exact verbiage, but it was something like, this makes me feel really um scared or nervous, or it was some verbiage she used. And she's like, you could tell she was like uncomfortable with it, but it was
Mhm.
like he's like dangling this in front of her face, like, hey, if you want to see your kids, you can. And then it just so happens that it's the very next day that the little girl disappears.
Yeah, apparently she said something about she wanted to hear a recording of Audrey saying she wanted to see her mom before
Yeah,
she believed it.
yeah, because she was saying in the messages to him, she said, tell Audrey, I don't want her to feel pressured, to see me. She doesn't have to see me. Like, are you positive that she's asking to see me? And the guy's telling her, he's like, she asks about you all the time. I talk to her every morning when I'm driving her to school, and she asks about you, and they're telling her all kinds of horrible things about you. And it's like the guy was setting her up.
That's what it seems like, and that's what
Hmm.
somebody
It
else had
sounds
said.
like
Like
it.
he was trying to lure her out there in order
Yeah.
to either probably do something to her and to Audrey,
Hmm.
and then make it look like the mom is the one who took her or tried to take her.
Hmm.
Because somebody said that they wondered if she was deceased Wednesday when this guy was trying to get in touch with the mom.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering too.
This case,
And I
y'all,
did see
it's
where
crazy.
it was in
So
one news
why would she think that her daughter wouldn't want to see her? I mean, what happened between the two of them?
because I guess the daughter's dad's family has been filling the child's head with awful things about the mom. And
And
the mom hasn't
apparently,
seen her
Jet
since she was like 2.
was it too? Because I read six. This person who called her out on Facebook and they put
Hmm.
the screenshot up was like, you haven't even had anything to do with her since she was 6 years old.
Yeah, that could be too.
Wow.
So I didn't know. That's why, because you know how people say stuff on
Yeah.
social media and all these Facebook groups and all that, and you don't know if
Hmm.
it's true or not. Um, but there's, I may pull up the group
Yeah.
here in a little while and go through some of the stuff because there's some crazy stuff on there.
Now, in one of the law enforcement or one of the news articles I read, that so the Stephen McDougal man, he says that he drove her to the bus stop and dropped her off, and she
Mhm.
got on the bus, but that she never arrived to school.
Right.
Well, law enforcement went and pulled the cameras. He never drove her to the bus.
Oh damn. So she might have been gone Wednesday.
Yeah, could have been the night before.
He might have. The mom didn't show up, um, and it might have made him mad, and because his plan didn't go like he wanted, and
Something happened.
yeah,
I don't have a good feeling, honestly. I hate to say that. God, I hate to
I don't either. This case,
even,
y'all, it's been going on. They know as of Thursday is when they realized she was missing.
yeah,
Okay, so 2 days they found her backpack.
and one
I
of her shoes.
it,
Chronicles of Olivia was live on TikTok.
uh
She's there on scene, and
okay,
she was videoing when they found the backpack and the shoe, one of her
okay,
shoes.
that's not a good sign
No.
at all. But I did see where police said that they were going to look through the backpack and see what all was in there, but it was a backpack consistent with what she had.
It was her little Hello Kitty
Kitty. Yeah.
backpack. This is like um the whole thing of with Harmony Montgomery, and we're like, everybody failed this child. Well, here we are again. Obviously the system, your whoever, gave custody this to this dad wasn't paying attention to who's living with this girl. I
Well,
mean, who the hell leaves their kid with a registered sex offender?
the whoever. Okay, so when you're in RSO, there is someone that you have to answer to. Like they
Yeah.
keep up. Why are whoever is supposed to be keeping up with this guy? Why are they not keeping up with where he's living and who is in his household? Also,
Hmm.
on the opposite side of it, the dad has custody. So
Hmm.
are they not keeping up with him as well?
I'm telling you, and I'm noticing so many of these cases. The very first thing we hear is that the parents were addicts. Okay, I get that. That's a big problem in the world. Um, we're hearing so many of these kids that are being placed with the dad and then disappearing. I mean, it's like it's just becoming so much. I don't
It
know.
is. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know what the temperature's like where they're at. Um, because I
I
seen
know.
some people in like short sleeves, but then I seen people in jackets. I don't know how cold that water is. We don't know if that little girl is actually deceased or if she's stuck somewhere hurt. like what he did to her.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Like I just about can't take it anymore.
I just don't get why on earth would her father allow an SRO
someone like that, yeah, to be
I
in his
just don't
house with
get
his little
that.
girl.
I mean, that's something you never change. They
He's a
never
piece of
change.
shit.
Yeah.
That's just the conclusion I've come to.
God.
I mean,
I don't understand it. I really don't.
no, I'm sorry.
A
He,
sweet, beautiful little girl, and you're gonna put her like right in the temptation of a damn sex offender,
yeah,
for children.
I mean, honestly,
And
apparently he
allow her
didn't
to be
give
grown.
he didn't care too much, because if he would have, he wouldn't have had an RSO living in his house with his 11-year-old daughter.
I mean, that's like dangling candy in front of a kid.
Yeah,
And especially leaving him alone with her. That's just
because if he's working, just let's say on a tugboat, I think some crews work 21 on, 7 off, or they may work 30 on and 30 off, just whatever uh, their shifts are for the
Hmm.
company or the boat that they work for. So he's more than likely gone for weeks at a time.
Yeah,
God.
If he's offshore working, they're working, 14 and 14s or 21 sevens or something like that. They're
hmm.
still at this point going at weeks at a time.
I have a feeling that he's an offshore worker. That's what I'm thinking. Because don't they have a port right by there? Where
There's several catch up places all down through there on the Gulf,
hmm.
through South Texas, through Louisiana,
Yeah,
with thousands and thousands of different oil rigs and production platforms
yeah,
and all that. So they're at all times. If you're down there on the beach, there's at all times there's helicopters going out, or you'll see boats going out when you're going just through Cameron. Um,
right.
Taking crews out. He could, if he works on a boat, he could work on a crew boat. He could be, something like that where he's taking people out to the rigs.
Hmm.
And they're probably a week on, week off.
Yeah,
But even it's he's not home every night. Let's just put it like that.
right.
It,
And here again, just like Crystal Story, we have this mom who lost custody of her child for the exact same reason as Crystal Story, but yet she's the one who's all over the news. She's the one who's
right.
looking for her child. I'm telling you, things have got to change.
I mean,
Sad.
the only thing I'm, I'm wondering this:
excuse me.
when did the mom find out that this guy was living in the house with her daughter? When did she find out that he was an RSO? Um, and when she found out, why didn't she go right then to police?
Yeah, I was looking, trying to see if I could find that information too, and I couldn't see. I couldn't see any of that.
Well, okay, so if it is part of the documentation that she's doing, why couldn't she just go to Ellie and tell them, and as soon as she found out, and had him removed? I mean, he should have immediately gone back to prison.
Yes, she could have. She could have done that. I mean, I don't know what the conditions of her situation, because there may be a no contact order on her. She may not supposed to be around the little girl unless there is, like a supervised visitation type thing. Um, but I think in a situation like this where you have an RSO living in a house with an 11-year-old little girl, and the only other person in the house is an older elderly woman who has been said has mental health problems. I think the court would take that into consideration and take the mom and her accusations seriously enough to go check it out. And if he is, in fact, an RSO living in a house with a child, then they would remove him or remove the little girl, one of the two.
Right, right.
And when he gives
But he
his
should,
address, Well, like because anytime you move in your RSO and you move to a new location, you have to fill out that little form and they have to send it around to everybody who lives there and all this and that.
Right.
Why didn't somebody else say something?
Yeah, but don't they usually end up violating their parole? And then, even if he didn't, let's say he wasn't on parole anymore. Let's say he was cleared, and but the thing of it is that you immediately want to put him in jail because he violated the order, and you want to try him for that.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure his part of the stipulations of him being out, he can't live in a house with a child.
No.
I've been meaning to look on the registry and see what exactly he was charged with, but I keep forgetting. I'll do it now, though.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me see if we can find him. Right, now I need to. Come on now. What is that? That's Polk County, right? Dang it! Why is this not working, Lord? Okay, I need the Livingston. Hold on, let me go over here.
Isn't there like a national registry? Because we don't know what county he was. Well,
And I'm looking it up for the state.
Oh, okay.
Let me see zip code.
Did he say something about the woods or something at one time to her?
Yeah, something in one of those messages. He said he was telling Audrii that her mom isn't in the woods because something about somebody told her mom was in the woods or something. I don't know. I kind of
And not alive any, right? More.
I didn't see that part, but
I
think it makes
didn't know. I
sense.
just kind of.
Yeah, the guy, his messages are just straight up weird and creepy.
Okay, so have his messages to the mom been posted on social media?
Yeah, they're in that group.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to go through the whole thing. I just got through part of it. There was a conversation that somebody had posted screenshots of. Um, and I don't know how to take this person, the stuff that they were saying, but they were saying that he used weights and apparently um, he had some weights for sale on Marketplace Wednesday, uh, and that he used those weights to weight her down. Then they also said that on Wednesday he tried to sell his SUV. He tried to exchange the SUV on Wednesday to another lady. Like he propositioned her for Axe. Y'all know where I'm going with it. He did that on Wednesday, and the woman was disgusted by it. And they were talking about, he's already trying to do that Wednesday. So these tendencies were like, they were already going. You know what I'm saying?
And that part is true because that's why the police got his vehicle and they have his vehicle and they're asking people, to look on their Ring cameras and, stuff like that and see if they see that particular vehicle. But they have that vehicle because he was trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, they're saying that that's what he was trying to do Wednesday. He had propositioned a lady.
No, I hadn't heard about the weights and oh my God, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all there's. Somebody had posted screenshots of it, of a conversation between two people. What is his first name? Donald? Because they have him listed as Don Stephen McDougal.
That's what I know is Don Stephen McDougal.
Okay. I'll just put that in there. pulls up as it has 0 results. Take Susan off. It does 0 results.
I have to keep muting because Tucker is barking at you. I posted a video of him in Discord for you.
Okay, I'll have to.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I've got the link to the Facebook for him if you want it. I think it's him. I'm not sure yet.
It's the link to the Facebook what?
I was looking at his to see if this was his Facebook.
Somebody
I'm
did
not
post.
sure.
It's called Stephen McDougal. Is the name of his Facebook?
Yeah, this is not the right one.
Okay, let's see.
Criminal record.
I'm trying to find him. When I put his name in the register list to search, it doesn't pull his name up.
Can you, well, hold on. Let me look at his mugshot and see how they have his name.
Okay. Oh, I need the name of the street that she lived on. What was it at? Hold on, y'all. I'm looking on this map, trying to see if they have him on an RSO map for Livingston. Because truth was known, he probably wasn't even registered to live there. And I don't see his name on none of these little things either.
Brooke looks like she's got a lot of information on this because she's in about 9 hours. She's going to go live with some info. So there's stuff out there to be found by the looks of it.
On Mind a Monster, hold on 1 second. I'm fixing to send you my
That was funny.
email.
I went to Google and I pressed Stephen. It took me straight to her page. I've never had that happen.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly, allegedly, he has confessed to being responsible for Audrey's disappearance, but I have not seen confirmation of that yet. As of right now, literally 2 minutes before I went live, police have not come out and said that he confessed. What is that? Do y'all hear that tapping noise?
Yeah, I hear it. Scarlett, I'm sending you a screenshot on your messenger of what he was convicted of and what area for his registry.
And that's on Facebook Messenger?
I'm sending it in Discord right now.
Okay. Discord, pull back up. Dad and Grandma need to be charged with child neglect. Debbie Johnson, I agree. They do. They should have not had this little girl in a house with a person like this.
Okay, check your Discord Messenger, and then I'm also going to post a link to that article in the back chat. But the information about his sex offender registry is all the way at the bottom of the article.
Okay. Okay, so it was from Brazoria County, Texas, revealed that McDougal was convicted in 2008 on third-degree felony charge of enticing a child. 300th District Court found him guilty and sentenced McDougal to 2 years in prison. The conviction placed McDougal on the Texas registered SO list. Sources in Polk County and Breitbart. Damn, this dude.
I don't hear the thump, thump.
And did you see that he has Nazi and Aryan Brotherhood tattoos?
No, because I haven't looked.
So they have
that
photos.
much.
Yeah, they got photos of him
Hello?
shirtless, unfortunately. Ugh. And his whole body is covered in tattoos. And he has all kinds of Nazi and Aryan Brotherhood.
Okay, on the article that you just sent, I see it in one of the pictures now.
Yeah, so gross.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull the article up. The name of the article is East Texas Man Connected to the Missing 11-Year-Old Girl Charged with Aggravated Assault. But I'm going to scroll past that. I'm not going to show the pictures just because of that. Let me get back where I can grab the invite link for Lady V. I think she was having problems. Margaret, I don't know what it was. I don't know what the sound was. It wasn't constant, but I could hear it every now and then. Mind
Well,
Monsters, you are very welcome.
it was
C2,
like a consistent tapping. Like it was like a rhythm. It- like every few seconds.
okay, Lady B, you back?
I'm here.
Okay. I don't hear it now.
Do you
Yeah,
hear this?
Oh, yeah, yes, that's what I was
that's
hearing.
I'm typing on my
oh,
computer.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it is.
I have to use a pen because I have it as a tablet and my nails are too long to
Oh,
use
you're gonna
my
have to
fingertips.
you're gonna
Okay.
have to mute when you type.
All right, let me pull this article up here.
Wow, this thing is really sensitive. I just bought a new headset.
You Lady V, in your settings, you can probably. Well,
Turn
I
it
don't know
down.
if it would. Well, you know how you have like the touchpad sound, but I don't know if that would make a difference on StreamYard
Oh,
or
wait,
not.
now it's saying that her device is not connected.
Uh-oh.
She done threw herself off the panel, y'all. All right, I'll watch for her to come back up, but I'm gonna go ahead and start on this. I need to enlarge
Okay.
this a little
Could
bit.
you make that just a tad bit? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because I couldn't
You
even see it.
you were
I'm
reading my mind.
right here. Can you see it okay now, Avery?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, Livingston, Texas, Polk County Sheriff's Office deputies arrested Don Stephen McDougal Friday night on a charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. McDougal is reported to be the last known person to be with 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham before she disappeared Thursday morning. All right. Let me pull Lady V back up. All right, Lady V, you back now?
Well, let's try this again. I will just use my fingers, not my pen.
Okay.
I can do it. It's just not as quick.
All right. All right, so it says that McDougal is reported to be the last known person to be with 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham before she disappeared prior to school on February the 15th. Sources in Polk County government, not authorized to speak with the media, told Breitbart, Texas, that McDougal was supposed to drop Audrii off at her school bus stop a Wednesday morning. No one ever saw her at the bus stop. She never arrived at the school or at the stop or at her school. So wait, they're saying Wednesday. I thought this was supposed to be Thursday.
Today, wait. Yeah, she's been missing since Wednesday.
Okay, I thought it was Thursday. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I was actually a day off too because people are thinking possibly Tuesday night he did something to
Well,
her. Cause
when?
this is Friday, right? We're on Friday now.
No, girl, we're going into Sunday. Wait, is
Wait,
that
what?
right? Yes, today was Saturday. We're going into so we're like 30 minutes from Sunday.
I'm going to look at my calendar. Hold on. This is what happens when you're a hobo and you don't work.
Hold on, I'm getting my phone. Give me a second. Yes, it is Saturday, February the 17th right now.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I think she's been missing, since she's been missing since
Since
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, because they said that Wednesday was when he was trying to get rid of the SUV in
Yeah,
exchange with the lady, and then Wednesday afternoon or whatever is when he tried to get the mom to meet him, and then Thursday is when she didn't show up at the bus stop.
Well, I know the missing persons report was made Thursday.
Okay, Margaret says the school didn't contact the father until 1 p.m. Wednesday was Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day was Tuesday, wasn't it? Y'all got me all messed up.
Hold on,
Now
I
I'm
gotta get a
messed up.
calendar. Hold on, I gotta get a calendar. I miss days of the week all the time. No, Wednesday was Valentine's Day.
Okay, just y'all don't even listen to me when it comes to dates.
Well, I'm just as bad, so I can't say anything.
Okay, so
Oh my
hold on a
gosh.
minute, because I could have swore. So McDougal is reported to be the last person known to be with Cunningham before she disappeared before school on Thursday. That's what I have wrote down from another article. I don't know. Either way, the little girl was missing. I've seen on the Facebook group that Wednesday he was trying to trade uh, his SUV for favors with a woman, and the woman got disgusted and all this and that and everything. Hey, Sarah Beth, how are you? So
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking of it, I'm positive it was Wednesday that she did not show up for school.
okay. Well, we're gonna go with Wednesday as of right now because that's what this article is saying.
But I think the report for her missing wasn't made until Thursday.
Okay. All right. Well, this here says a Texas Ranger interviewed McDougal throughout the day on Friday. The source explained. Later in the day, Polk County investigators arrested McDougal on an unrelated assault charge. On Friday morning, a large law enforcement presence was seen along the Trinity River below the Lake Livingston Dam in San Jacinto County. Deputies from Polk and San Jacinto counties, Texas, Department of Public Safety troopers and the Texas Rangers, Department of Parks and Wildlife game wardens, and the Texas Department of Criminal Justice guards were on the scene to participate in the search operation after a lead brought them to this location. So that was Friday morning. He was arrested when? When did it? Let me go back up here for a minute. So he was interviewed throughout the day on Friday.
Well, he was detained. Wait, you said today's Saturday? He was
Yes,
he was arrested yesterday.
right. It says it.
But they had him detained Thursday night for questioning. But
Okay.
I don't think he was arrested, but he was just like being detained.
Okay. All right. So I read that part. So sources in Polk County told Breitbart that tips led investigators to the area where they found articles that allegedly belonged to Audrii. McDougal's truck was also reportedly found stuck in the mud near the area. By the end of Friday, investigators believed that they had enough evidence to hold McDougal on the unrelated charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon pending further investigation. Breitbart, Texas, observed search dogs being deployed into the wooded area along the banks of the Trinity River, according to the San Jacinto County Sheriff's Greg Capers. DPS dive teams were also being utilized to search the riverbed. Drones were also seen searching the area. We, we were using we are using every tool at our disposal to find Audrii and return her safely to her family, Polk County Sheriff Brian Lyons told Breitbart Friday evening. On Saturday, we will bring in additional resources to continue the search, which would have been today. On Friday, Facebook user Patricia Joe posted a video showing police in Livingston, Texas, talking with McDougal following the casual interview outside of a local donut shop, and Patricia Joe followed a caravan, including McDougal and the Livingston Police Department, which is going to be this, but I don't know if this has. Avery, have you watched this video? Because I don't want to play it if it has music.
I haven't watched it, but I mean, just if music starts, just stop it real quick.
All right, y'all.
They got him up. He tried to pull in and light screen.
So let's walk her.
I'm trying to find a part. place to park.
Hey, look, I know that dude from somewhere, bro.
I don't know how the
That
language
was
is
up
in
there
this
for
either,
the
y'all. So
Jolene, cuz.
Oh shit.
Oh, man, I gotta get a new phone, man. Hold on, fool. I should be tripping.
okay.
So he tried to. Oh, that's one of the.
Cut that down. I'm just gonna cut this down. We can just watch. Margaret says she needs translation. I don't know what the people might say, which is the reason why I'm cutting the volume down, y'all.
Margaret, I need translation too. I don't speak Ebonics. I'm terrible. I hate that kind of talk.
Okay, so there would be the vehicle, right? Can y'all see my mouse? Yes, okay, right there. But somebody was on the other side, like over here, this way. I guess is that a Sonic or an old Sonic or something right there? There was somebody on that side
Hmm.
that was recording, like on the left side of the vehicle, back away from it a little bit, recording whenever they were talking to him.
So this is the day after he got his truck stuck out there
This would have
by where they're searching.
this would have been Friday.
Okay.
I'm
So
guessing.
when
Yes, on Friday, Facebook user Patricia Joe posted a video showing police in Texas talking with him.
so I wonder when they found his truck stuck. Thursday or Friday?
I don't know, because that's kind of interesting. That's the first time I'd ever heard of it, about the
Hmm.
truck being stuck. Kelly P says there's also a big lake there, Lake Livingston. Okay.
Oh.
The dude looks like he's tweaking, y'all.
Oh God,
Like,
he's awful looking. Awful.
see, he can't even sit still. In the other video, I'll see if I can find it. I think it's on the Facebook group, where the person's on the other side of the cops over there. And it's a clear shot of him.
Oh, I was going to ask if there was a better angle.
Yeah, there is, and you can see that, like the way he's standing and all. He's on something. Huge, like big time fidgety, Sarah Beth.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
totally pacing and fidgeting.
He is just he's very
Because
nasty.
he's done something to her.
Right.
It's so heartbreaking.
And if his vehicle
I don't think she's with us anymore.
If his vehicle had been stuck, he's went somewhere and washed it, because that's the cleanest vehicle I've ever seen that's been stuck in the mud.
Yep.
Well, I seen another picture of it where somebody had posted it in the Facebook group, and it was completely covered in mud. Even the tow hitch on the back of it had mud all over it.
So I wonder who helped him get unstuck, who pulled him out.
Mm-hmm. But if he got stuck right near the area where they're searching, and that's also where they found her backpack and her shoe, and it said articles, so it could even be more than that, than what we know of. And then he's out there today with them in shackles, pointing into the water. There's just no telling what this sick man has done.
Well, somebody had said something about that they had opened the dam, and the water. I'm sure they did this before they knew about her being there, and that the water has risen up several feet.
Ugh.
And if you've ever been around a dam on a river, and I don't know how big this river is, but if you've ever been around a dam on a river, when they open the dam up, it is like very fast current.
Oh yeah.
That comes through the dam.
Yep.
And it very easily, if he put her in there, could have washed her to God only knows where. Okay, thank you, Libra Moon. So Libra Moon has tagged me in a better view of the video. So after this one is over with, and I finish this article, then I will jump over on Twitter and pull that one up.
That girl's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's always. I have to go, y'all. I will get like a notification that she's tagged me in something. When I get there, it's like 5 or 6 different things, and I have to
I
go to
know
each
it.
one, and it's like all good information.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Every bit of it's wonderful information. Receipts, everything.
Or I'll say that I'm looking for something. She's like, I tagged you,
I got it. Yeah.
and it's right there.
We'll just make her our researcher, the researcher.
She's pretty good at
Well,
it, honestly.
you do a good job at that.
Wait, is he leaving?
Who?
The dude
Oh,
is in the
what?
truck leaving.
Oh yeah, they escort him. They'll have police in front of him and behind him, and they escort. Y'all would think I'm on drugs right now. Escort him somewhere, I guess.
I see. I would have been like, no, sir, I'm sorry. You are not driving your vehicle. I'm not taking a
You're not
chance.
kidding.
You like get in with
Isn't
us, and we will bring you back to your vehicle.
isn't that what
No,
the article
we'll
says?
tow it like we do everybody else's.
Isn't that what this title of this vehicle says, that they were like, it was like an entourage of a caravan or some a
Yes,
large.
yes, it says right here, it's the paragraph right above the video. On Friday, Facebook user Patricia Joe posted a video showing police in Livingston, Texas, talking with McDougal. Following a casual interview outside of a local donut shop, Patricia Joe followed a caravan, including McDougal and Livingston police officers.
Yeah, so it sounds like they were.
Well, somebody's in the vehicle with him, so maybe an officer in there with him.
Yeah,
But at that point, like if it's not a police officer, you're allowing this man to drive his vehicle and it could have evidence in it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yep.
Yeah, unless he's just like voluntarily, unless they were like, you know, this is before they arrested him, and they're like, will you voluntarily come down, to the station and talk with us?
Right.
But
So
I believe that their lead tip, whatever, came from him, because the sheriff said today in the press conference that he's been cooperative off and on,
mhm.
giving them information like off and on. And he said with the evidence and information they've been given, that they do recognize that foul play is likely
Oh
involved.
Yeah,
no.
I did see that too. That they
I
think that
figured that.
foul play is involved in it.
And then the sheriff messed up and spoke of her in past tense.
Past tense, yes.
Oh
Because somebody else
no.
was like, "Did y'all hear that? How he talked about her uh, in past tense and all this and that." And wait, they turned, and you're not turning where they turned, lady. Oh wait, she's gonna cut him off. What the heck?
Yeah, the sheriff said she was loved by such and such, so many, and he was talking about all the people who love her, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how he said it, was loved. And I thought, did you just slip up, or do you just,
I think that they think she's no longer with us as well, but they don't
Yeah.
want to come out and say that just yet until they have
right?
completely searched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully, she hasn't lost them yet, y'all.
But I still don't know what that 50 radio app is that I sent you the screenshot of, where it says that he gave a confession. I have no idea what that thing is.
Huh.
I don't think it's law enforcement.
Sorry, I had to mute for just a second. But I saw the screenshot. You were talking about the 50 radio thing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that's a law enforcement related app. I think it's like a third party app.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, has she lost the cops? Okay, shoot, I'm lost them, y'all.
Who are we following? I
Um,
thought we were following him.
that we were, and then they turned down a street, and she turned the street before that street, and at some point she has lost them, lost the cops, I
She's,
guess.
she's probably just driving home and talking.
Well, and I don't know what's going to come out of the mouth of some of the people in her vehicle, which is why I have
Yep,
turned.
I can't understand him anyway.
I
Well,
can't
that's
see her.
why I turned it off. But it says
No,
that
I don't speak that language either.
um, but it says that she followed the caravan. Oh wait, no, there she is. She's behind them now.
Oh, is she?
But see, she's turning streets, lady. Just follow them. Just don't stay up close behind them. Jeez.
Shoot, I'd have been close enough to be zooming in on the back of his head.
Well, I mean, she probably doesn't want to make it obvious that she's following them.
Well, it's not illegal.
No, it's not. But she may not want it, to make it obvious that she is or whatever. But zero bed. So wait, is she behind them? Pick your camera up, woman. Is she behind? Dear Lord, we done lost them, y'all. Oh wait, see, they're turning again. If she would have just followed them, she almost missed them. And she's still driving, so come on.
Yeah, I don't think the any news companies are going to be hiring her.
That's bad. That's just bad.
Oh my gosh. She's got a green light, but not a green arrow. Lady, you can make it after those cars. Come on.
Scarlett's backseat driving.
It's hilarious.
I told y'all don't want me to be your passenger in your vehicle.
I'll be more than happy to let you drive, hon. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, everybody else lets me drive them because this is what I do if I'm a passenger in your car.
My precious daughter-in-law, she's like so sweet and so kind, and she gets behind the wheel of her car, and it's like, who is this person I'm sitting next to? She doesn't use bad language, but I mean, she tells them off.
Oh, I get
It's hilarious. I'm like,
I have very bad road rage. I will cuss you out in a second. If you don't use a blinker, I get upset. Seriously.
but
Well,
it's pretty dangerous nowadays to let people know you're aggravated, right?
I did
I
an
know,
illegal
but
U-turn today in front of a cop. I didn't know he was behind me because
oh,
they got these new white SUVs.
mhm.
And right after I did it, I looked to my left, and him and whoever was riding with him, they were looking right at me. And I must have like scrunched up my face. I don't know. He said he could tell. I said shit. And I hit my forehead. So I was like, well, I know he's going to come after me. So I may as well just go ahead and pull over. So when he walked up, I offered him a lollipop because Jaden had a bunch of Valentine's
Oh,
Day
Here,
lollipops.
officer, have a lollipop.
That's the only thing I could think of. I was like, "You're like a lollipop," and he was just cracking up laughing. I didn't get a ticket or anything. I told him, I was like, usually I'm like a very, like I always follow all the rules.
That's what they all say. Yes. Here, officer, have a lollipop.
Well,
I need to do that next time I get pulled over. I got to keep lollipops in my car now.
I was panicking, and
I'd have been like, officer, are you sure you saw me doing a legal U-turn? Are you
there was
sure?
no
Like,
getting
show me that it was me doing it.
there was no
I'm
getting
just
out of
like,
it.
you're right. Give it to me.
I mean, I know because I seen him and I was like, shit. And I know I said it out loud and I scrunched up my face and then I hit my forehead with my hand, like, oh my gosh. And so then
I still want to see the camera footage of it.
I do too. That'd be hilarious.
and then I thought afterwards, I was like, oh my God, I am so dumb. I just offered this man a lollipop.
Did he take it?
No, he didn't take the lollipop, but
Oh.
he didn't give me a ticket or anything either because he couldn't quit laughing at me.
Okay, y'all, we're cutting through the wall. Is this a Walmart? What is this?
Of course it is. We always have a Walmart involved.
Oh no, this is Lowe's. We're cutting through
Ooh,
the Lowe's parking lot.
I like Lowe's. Let's go in
Where
Lowe's.
are they going?
She's cutting through the parking lot, but they turned on the main highway. K-Brays,
Where
no,
are
this
they
isn't.
headed? Are they headed to jail or what?
No, they're supposed to be following the guy. I guess he's taking them to wherever
Oh, okay.
he last saw her. K-Brays, no, this isn't Avery driving. This is a lady who uh, was driving in, I'm guessing, Livingston, Texas. There was a guy that was arrested down there Friday as a person of interest in the Audrii Cunningham case. And when she was going through a light, she saw that they had him pulled over and was talking to him. And so she videoed it, and now she's following behind the guy and the two officers that's following him. She's following to where they're going.
K-Brays thought this was my awful driving.
Did they really stop and get gas? The dude stopped and got gas, y'all.
This is just ridiculous.
It's the lady's name is Patricia Joe. She went live on Facebook while she was following them. He was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll
she an
drive you to where we got to
officer?
go, but we got to stop and get gas first, officer."
Is she
See,
an officer? Who
no,
is
no.
she?
She's just a civilian. She just was
Just
at
a
she was stopped at a red
random
light.
person?
Yeah, she was stopped at a red light in town and
Oh,
saw
no
that they
wonder why
were
I'm
talking to
confused.
him, and so she started videoing it. And when she pulled over on the side of the road, and when they left from the donut place, she followed behind them. And now we're stopped
I
at the
wonder
Lowe's
how
getting
she knew
gas.
who that was to
Well,
wow.
they had
I figured
his vehicle. They had a picture of it out.
oh, okay.
It was a vehicle.
That's why I'm like, but I mean they're going to the police station, right?
No, they're supposed to be going, I guess, to the last place that he saw this little girl.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know if she's going to follow them all the way there or not, but it does say on here that she follows the caravan and him and the cops. I can't believe they literally had to stop and get gas.
I can't either. That's just crazy.
God.
I'd be going, you're parking your car, it's gonna be towed.
And you're
Get in
coming with
this
us.
vehicle. Yeah.
I can't believe they allowed him to drive away, especially if this little girl was in his vehicle when she went missing. There could be all kinds of evidence
Yeah.
in there.
This whole thing is like messed up. It's like he should have been somebody should have turned him in a lot sooner.
Well, he should
And
have
then now they're letting him drive around in evidence.
a pending charge right now just for being
Yeah.
around a minor.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
I have a feeling he's going to have much bigger charges than that.
Well, yeah,
Probably.
but God knows how long ago this could have been stopped for this baby.
I mean, as soon as he moved in there, like whoever is over him and his registration and all that should have, the minute he was staying at this house, they should have been like, I need to know everybody who is living in this house with you.
Exactly.
And when it's brought up that this 11-year-old little girl is living there, he should have been told, no, you can't live here. Okay, so we're on the move again, y'all.
Oh.
Is she behind him? She needs
It's
a
funny
dash
though
now.
that she's like, it's funny though she's like following them, but she's taking different ways.
Right, I would have been behind them at every turn,
Yeah.
but I think she's just trying to do it where it's not making it look obvious.
Obvious.
There's something wrong with her odometer thing. Like it's
No, that's because of the camera.
oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, you know
That's
some
been
things
driving
that's
me
like
nuts.
Backwards.
well,
Oh,
you know how like some things if you're looking through a camera and it's a screen of something, it does that so you can't
It's
read what it says
backwards.
on it.
Yeah.
well, I just see it like
Yeah, it's like
scrolling
flashing.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I see it.
yeah. I've noticed that on a lot of cameras when it's looking at a screen, it does that for whatever reason. Okay, so where are they at now? They must be way up ahead of her because I don't. Oh no, I think that's them turning. Is that them turning? No, maybe it wasn't. She follows him, I guess, for a long way. Gonna be interesting to see where they go
I know
to.
we don't. Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I know we don't know what they would say, but it'd be kind of interesting to hear what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, there's just
yeah,
certain
no, I
words that I don't
understand.
want
Yeah,
to come out.
absolutely. No, I understand completely. I'm just saying to be a fly on the wall listening to those two might be interesting.
But I will after it's done playing. I will put the link in the chat if anybody wants to go back and listen to everything
Okay.
that's being said on there. Uh, Sally Mae said, "Where's Danilo? Did they ever move him back to his permanent home, or is he still at the jail that he escaped from?"
I haven't looked lately about him to see.
If they got him in the jail cell that he escaped from, they're dumb because he told them before he left out of that building and did his little perp walk that if he had a chance to do it again, he would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they up in front of it, or where are they at now? Oh Lord, y'all, we done lost the cops again. Good Lord.
Yeah, I thought, well, this isn't going to be very far.
No, and they've done went 20 minutes probably.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll see him once she gets over the hill.
Were the cops out with him when he was getting gas?
Uh,
Or were they in their vehicles?
I don't know if they were out, but their car, the first car, was pulled in right behind his car. So they might have just been sitting there watching him. So did they go to the police station? No.
I don't know. And that's
Wait.
such a little picture. It's hard to see.
Yeah, because she doesn't have her her thing turned, her phone turned.
What do you mean we lost Tony?
I seen him in here earlier in the chat.
He was, and then he said something, and I had told him when he came in to be good tonight.
And
And
he
then
still said
Sally Mae
something.
had to time, yeah. And then Sally Mae had to time him out, and I told him, I said, if you do it one more time, I'm timing you out. And
He did it
Sally
again.
Mae said she did already. She had already timed him out. But I told him, I
That's
said, I said one more time, I'm timing you out, Tony. We do not want to hear it. And I put 2 mad faces.
That's the police station.
Yeah, I see that now. So I thought if they were following him to wherever it was that he was with her last. Okay, what is that noise?
Her nail file.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It was rude and disrespectful to Lady V as usual. Okay,
Lady
so
V, quit filing your nails.
Good Lord, this thing is wow. I cannot believe how sensitive this thing is.
okay, so I don't know how long this video is. There's like, good Lord, it's 30 minutes long.
What are we on?
25, 26. It's like 3
I'll let
minutes.
y'all take it up with Scarlett, okay? I'll let her explain to you sometime.
What?
He doesn't mean any harm. But he's
Um,
been asked repeatedly not to.
yeah, it was some stuff that I had to get onto him the other night, and remove some comments. And then when he was on panel the last time I was live, he was
he's bad.
making weird, nasty noises. And I told him if he did it again, I was gonna knock him off the panel. The last couple of times that he's came into chat, we've had to stay on him about his comments. And he used to not do all that. He used to, would say funny stuff, but it was never anything that was inappropriate.
Innuendos about things,
Yeah, and it's got to here lately where it's
every time.
yeah, it's gotten to the last probably 7, 8, 9 times that he's came in, I've had to stay on him about stuff. So
I tried to joke around with him to get him to quit, but that didn't work. So
yeah, the joking is I'm good with the joking as long as it's not being disrespectful or rude to someone or hurting someone's feelings. But whenever you start getting a certain way with it, yeah, I can't do that.
I like Tony too, guys, but yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, I don't know if we're still following these people. She apparently left the thing, but I'm going to end the video here and finish the article. I'm going to finish reading it. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the article in here. That way, if anybody wants to go, watch the video and listen to what's being said. And then for y'all on panel, I'm going to put it in the back chat. That way, if it's easier for y'all to grab it from there. Okay, so it says here, the convoy roamed the local streets, stopping at a house in Livingston and an HEB gas station before driving to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, where McDougal entered and never came out. Okay, so she just left from the police station and then kept recording. So there wasn't nothing else to see anyway. Margaret, this happened in Texas. So Sheriff Lyons told Breitbart that Texas EquiSearch will arrive on Saturday to bring additional resources and equipment to aid in the search for Audrii. Texas EquiSearch is a nonprofit organization specializing in difficult search and recovery operations. Tim Miller founded the group after his own 16-year-old daughter was kidnapped and murdered in 1984. Miller told Breitbart, Texas, that he would be on the Trinity River Saturday morning to begin the search for Audrii. Breitbart, Texas, reached out to Sheriff Lyons early Saturday morning for additional information on McDougal and the search operations. The no doubt exhausted sheriff was not available for an immediate response. Okay, so this is the guy's pictures, y'all. I'm just going to kind of scroll through it. Y'all got the link if y'all want to check it out. His pictures and his tattoos and all that good stuff. So court records obtained by Breitbart, Texas, from Brazoria County, Texas, revealed that McDougal was convicted in 2008 on the third-degree felony charge of enticing a child. Oh, Margaret. Okay, I see what you're saying. It seemed like she took us through the whole state of Texas, honestly.
I know it.
Which I know she was driving slow because she was in town, and trying to keep up with where they were going. But it seemed like it took forever. All right, so the 300th District Court found him guilty and sentenced McDougal to 2 years in prison. So that's all this dude got was 2 years in prison on a felony charge of enticing a child. So the conviction placed McDougal in the Texas Registered SO list, sources in Polk County told Breitbart. In addition to the SRO, and prior conviction on a child offense, McDougal also wears tattoos indicating a possible affiliation with gang activities. McDougal reportedly lived in Audrey's father's, Josh Cunningham, and would babysit Audrey while Josh was out of town working.
Oh my God.
So I'm sorry. I know it's her dad, this Josh dude, and I know that he has a child who is missing. But you know what? You should be held accountable for allowing a man
Yes,
like
he
this
should.
to be living in your house with your 11-year-old daughter.
Yes, I agree.
On top of the fact that you're leaving this man alone with your daughter. D, he was charged in 2000 or convicted in 2008.
She
So
would have been safer with her mom.
exactly. So reports indicate that Livingston Independent School District school officials notified Cunningham around noon that Audrey never arrived for school on Thursday. Cunningham did not report his daughter missing until after she was scheduled to arrive home after school. So here it's saying she didn't arrive to school on Thursday, so that's when they called him. But up earlier in the article, it said Wednesday.
Yeah, this whole thing's weird.
Okay, Avery,
maybe
you're
she
breaking up.
didn't. If
Okay,
it's
never mind. You sound good.
sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
Maybe it's a hold on. It could be a typo in the article,
Uh-huh.
but maybe she didn't arrive.
Okay, now you're breaking up
What?
again.
Maybe she didn't what?
I
Am
think
I
we
back?
lost her. Yes, you are
Am I
now.
back? Okay. Yeah, maybe she didn't go to school Wednesday and Thursday, but the school didn't call till Thursday. Maybe.
Possible. We
Well,
need a
Or maybe
that's
timeline.
just wrong.
maybe they did
Everything
call.
just totally.
Maybe they did call
What?
Wednesday, but because he's out on that boat, maybe he didn't get the call or something. Or it could be a typo. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
we need
just
a
like
timeline.
Harmony. Everybody is just dropping the ball on this little girl.
That is true. Her dad for damn sure did, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh
I know
yeah.
he's got to miss a child, but the truth is the truth, and the reality of it is he left his 11-year-old little girl there with his mama and an RSO. And
Yeah.
now this little girl is missing and possibly deceased because police did say that they suspected foul play.
Yeah. An RSO with gang ties.
Exactly.
Wow.
I mean,
People are crazy.
So it's disgusting. He needs to be.
so I feel
He,
like that's why he's not speaking out, because he knows the
oh,
media's gonna
he would
tear.
get drugged for
Oh,
seriously. Like everybody would be on his ass.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, Marion. Still wonder why Dad thought that it was okay to live with an RSO with his beautiful daughter. I'm sorry she is missing, but what the hell? Same thing I said, D.
Oh
I
my
know,
God.
I know that she's missing, but him as a father and as a parent has a responsibility to protect their child, and he did not do that by allowing this man to stay in his house.
Well, let me put it this way. I mean, let's do like BJ and Leilani. She did the same thing with her granddaughter. She put her in the way of her mom. She should be held responsible, just like he should be held responsible.
Yeah, you got a point.
One sec, she says, guys.
Okay.
I mean, because she wasn't supposed to be in there with him either.
Mm-mm.
It just popped in my head that if they charge her, they should charge him.
It's so sad. It really is. Just
It really
senseless.
is.
Another case that is just senseless, could have been prevented, and I'm just tired of it, you know? I just
You know, for a while, I thought it was my imagination because how we spend our time. You know, that
mhm.
maybe we were seeing more of it than, but it's not statistically. It has gone up.
Yeah, and whenever it's children, it's just so much harder, you know, when
It
it's a
is.
child. And lately, because of Harmony's case, you know, going to trial, and so lately, I can't get you any closer to Scarlett. We're in another state. Come here, Tucker. Lately, we've been, you know, talking about a lot of kids, and so
Yeah.
that's just been making it really mentally
Yeah,
exhausting.
it's draining, but at the same time, it's not our imagination, is what I'm saying. I mean, it is getting worse.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, he is just having an
Tucker.
absolute fit.
What is wrong with him?
Because
He wants
um,
you.
he's trying to get as close to the phone as he can so he can lay here and listen to you, and Jackson won't let him get up close enough to the phone. So come here, I'm gonna get you right here by the speaker.
He's just upset. That's all it is.
It's terrible how he does this every time you're live. Okay.
Okay, so here is the video that Libra Moon tagged me in on Twitter, and this is the one that I was talking about that has the better angle. Uh, the lady that was recording would be on the other side of the vehicle from this angle and kind of behind them at the same time. The one that we were just watching.
You can see him good there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got the volume all the way up. You can't hear anything that's being said, but you can see the way this guy's acting.
Oh my God.
Like he knows he's done something wrong. He knows he's caught. He's very fidgety. You can tell that uh, just how he acts.
Mm,
Just these bad vibes.
I hate him. I hate him already.
D, I agree. D says if she was SA'd and the father knew that he was an RSO, then he should catch a charge as well.
Yep.
He should catch a charge
Yeah,
whether
he should.
anything happened to her or not, just
I
by
agree.
letting him stay in the house with her while he was out of town working. Like this
Yep.
man was babysitting her.
And,
She's 11 and he's an RSO. The dad should be held accountable for that.
and you're right. That truck does look like it's been washed.
Yeah, if they're
Yeah, it
saying that
does.
it had gotten stuck in mud, I mean,
Yeah, I'll have to find the picture of it covered in the mud because it's definitely a whole lot cleaner right there.
maybe not a perfect wash job, but it does look like,
Hmm.
that it has to have been cleaned up at some point. Let's see. That's
Sure
probably why
looks
the
like it.
dad might not be talking. He might lawyered up. Possibility, King Scarlet.
Look at him wearing a wife beater with that belly. I don't like him.
I would say what I would like to do to him, but you two wouldn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say a set of organs would be wrapped around his neck. And that's all I'll
Yep.
say. What
I'd
does
help
he
ya.
keep putting? Is he got a cigarette in his hand? Like, what the hell does he keep putting up in his mouth?
Yeah.
And right now, y'all, it's just looping over and over.
I don't know because his hand's in his pocket.
But
And
watch,
then
he like put something up towards his mouth 2 different times, 2 or 3 different times. I
yeah.
thought at first he had a vape, but
Boy, he is so fidgety.
I can tell you right now, I don't want to hear the dad. I don't want to hear his sad sob story.
Mm-mm.
I really don't.
Wait till you
No
see
way.
how the dad looks. The dad looks just like this guy, bald and all tattooed up, and
But he's not. There's nothing coming out of his mouth when he does it. So I don't know if it's a vape or what it is. But I want to try to find, because I know that the mom had spoke to officers, and one of the articles that I have pulled up, I believe, has a video of her speaking. Um, I will listen to hers. I don't want to listen to the dad. I don't want to listen to him knowing that this little girl was living in his house. He was under her care, and he let somebody like this stay in his house with him. He is just super, super fidgety. She might be. Oh, something. I saw a video. Wait, I saw a video of Audrey doing the tattoos. What do you mean you saw her doing the tattoos, Tiff? Okay, let me get this off the screen now. Lieberman, thank you for sending that to me. Um, that was the video that I was talking about that had the better angle. Okay, let me see if I can find. Okay, that's not it. I know I seen one that had the mom on it. I'm just gonna find where the hell it's at. Here it is. Hold on, like holding the gun. He might be on something as well. Oh, okay. I got you, King Scarlet. Yes, they said she. So they were allowing this little girl to tattoo them. Patsy Klein, how are you?
Hi, Patsy.
Okay, let me. Whoever saw this little girl doing the tattoo, like she had the tattoo gun in her hand, did she have gloves on when she was doing this?
I haven't seen that.
Because if they were allowing her to run a tattoo gun on somebody and she didn't have gloves on, your red fluid comes. Okay, thank you, random player. Uh, you your red fluid comes out when you're getting tattooed, and God knows she did not mean to be touching that. Y'all, can you?
We would
Shit, why won't it?
like to have her come home.
Can you?
Word out that
Yeah, we hear it.
Okay, I just want to make sure I've got
we
to
would
do
like to
all
have
the.
her come home.
Oh, go to the
Word
phone.
out that
Okay.
we would like to have her come home. It's not like her to just run off or disappear. She has a lot of loving family. She has so many people that love her and adore her. She is a very well taken care of child, and we miss her. We don't understand, and any and all help would be greatly appreciated. And I want the word spread around as far as possible. If you see her, please contact your local police. I don't.
Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Department.
Can you tell us like when you last saw her and sort of how the whole thing went down, or whatever you can tell us?
I would just like to
Oh,
get the
shit.
word out that
I wanted to hear her answer when the last time it was that she saw her. But yes, that was her mom.
There's longer videos of her talking somewhere because I've seen them.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
That's weird that she says she's well taken care of.
I wonder though if the mom, other than this guy living in the house, how well does she know she was taken care of? You know what I mean?
Yeah, strange.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find another speech. This one is 2 minutes long.
And Texas does have the death penalty.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is KHOU. Um, let's see if this is it. Yes, this is it. D, I don't know. She was living with her dad. He had custody of her. The mom lost custody of her. Hey, Tonka. And I don't know if the dad knew this guy, if he was friends with him, if he was friend of a friend, what the connection was between the dad and this McDougal guy. But the dad had to have known that he was an RSO.
Yeah, because I seen pictures that were posted in the Facebook group of the dad, that guy, and somebody's girlfriend, and they were like from years ago. That's how I know what the dad looks like.
Okay. So,
Look how cute she is.
gorgeous little girl. And there's no telling
Tucker.
what was going on in that house when this dad was away. Honestly. Wait, her mom is supposed to be on, is that CLNL tomorrow morning? What is CLNL, Sunset? Margaret, no, he hadn't spoke at all.
See, that's crime, line,
Oh,
lie,
crime. Okay,
lie.
crime lines and laws. Okay. That's Gigi, right?
Yeah,
Brooks.
Brooks.
Okay.
She had Phoenix Wilkerson's dad on.
Yeah, it looks like tomorrow sometime she's going to be having a whole live on it.
Okay, wait. I know that I'm sub to her, but hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I know who it is now. So she has got. Let's see. She has one scheduled for tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So if y'all are not subbed up to her, can one of the mods grab her YouTube link? Crime Lines and Laws, and post it for me, please.
Yeah,
That way.
I actually like watching her, but she's a morning show person,
Okay.
so I usually miss her because
I remember I had to. She was doing a trial or something, and I emailed her and had asked her something, and me and her like started just emailing back and forth. Like she was just that cool, you know. And but I
oh yeah,
haven't talked to her in a while.
she's real. I think she's real friendly. I just hate that she's
Oh yeah,
a
she's a sweetheart.
morning person.
Morning. Okay, Michelle and Lady V, thank y'all. So, Michelle and Lady V both have posted her YouTube link, Crime Lines and Lies. So she does have a schedule. It shows on my 9 o'clock. I'm guessing that's showing 9 o'clock Central Time. Uh, if y'all want to go watch Audrey's mom on there, y'all run over there and check it out. I
Yeah,
know
if she
that.
was later, I'd watch her a lot more.
Yeah, I know that I'm not going to be up at 9 o'clock in the morning, y'all, because I get to sleep in tomorrow, and I get to sleep in Monday since the trial's not happening Monday, and I'm going to take full advantage of it, of the sleep, because I slept last night. I didn't even go live last night because I didn't even wake up when I got home from the doctor. I slept. I didn't wake up until tonight.
Well, you need the rest.
It's just like I can't get enough for the rest, though. That's the thing. Like I've slept and slept and slept, but it's like I can't. Oh, what's wrong with me? I need some multivitamins and some Red Bulls and something.
You don't need Red Bulls, damn it.
No, Red Bulls, no.
Something. Okay, so it's 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, True Seeker.
Scarlett, you need sometimes when you haven't been feeling good and you're resting for a long time,
Mhm.
You have to get up and like force yourself, go take some walks and stuff. And believe it or not, that little bit of exercise will actually
I
get,
do.
it
I
will
have
make you feel more rested.
I have to get up and I have to take the dog out. Then I have to get up and let Fuzzy Butt out because Fuzzy Butt will come get on my bed and meow and meow and meow until I get up and let him out. Then I have to get up and go let him back in the house. So I do get up. It's
That's not
just,
that. That's not long. That's not enough. Like, take a 5-minute walk.
hey, Avery, whose side are you on here?
Oh my goodness.
No, I think I need a multivitamin, seriously. Because I'm just completely drained. Drink tea
Maybe
for a
some
little caffeine.
vitamin D3 probably will help too.
Be careful taking anything Lady V recommends.
It might make you poop.
All I'm going to say is
Oh my god.
if you try it with caution. Stay home.
Yeah, I haven't been going anywhere unless I absolutely have to. And King Scarlet, I have been doing good though in the water, y'all, because Troll has been buying me those big bottles of core water. What are they, like 30 ounces? I don't have an empty one here. I think they're like 30 ounces of water, and I've been drinking like 2 of them a day.
I like the Walmart brand, a Great Value, and the bottles are BPA free. I just like the flavor of them.
Yeah, now those are good, and the ones you get, I don't know if y'all have a Super One or a Brooksters there. Their brand of water is good too. Aquafina is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
don't I don't, I
Aquafina.
don't like the taste of it, and there was another
Mm-mm.
one that I didn't like, and then Fiji water is really good, but that shit's expensive.
I don't like Dasani either.
Uh-uh. Nope.
Jaden, my child's still awake in there screaming.
It's only 12:30.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Well, now I know it's Saturday,
It's
so I
Sunday.
was thinking it was
It's Sunday now.
now it is. I was thinking it was Friday, so I was gonna let him stay up, but he's
Uh,
being loud.
King Scarlet, what did you tell me? I don't remember. Oh, Margaret, you don't have to worry about that. I don't drink enough water to do that. But there are people, yes, that have drank too much water, and it's gave them water poisoning, and it's made them sick, and they died from it. Okay, so let me play this video. This says mother speaks out on daughter's disappearance near Lake Livingston. Um, it's only 2.5 minutes long, but there is a part in here where the mom speaks. So I'm gonna mute out when it starts playing. If y'all cannot hear it, y'all please let me know, and I will try to get it fixed.
And breaking tonight, we are hearing from the mother of a missing 11-year-old girl in Polk County.
Audrii Cunningham vanished on the way to school Thursday morning. It triggered an Amber Alert and a major search involving local, state, and federal authorities.
Authorities spent the day looking in an area around Lake Livingston up in Polk County.
Matt Doherty is live tonight at the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Matt, what do we know right now?
Well, enemy authorities will resume their search first thing tomorrow morning. It was halted earlier tonight once it got dark. However, this is still a very active investigation.
David, this is the stuff that you see on TV, and you wonder, you can only imagine what the family and the parents are going through, and there's not words for it.
Through tears, Cassie Matthews, the mother of 11-year-old Audrey, pleaded for help finding her missing daughter tonight.
She was allegedly dropped off at her bus stop, and later on, we come to learn that she never even made it on the bus.
Just hours before, investigators were playing things close to the vest, letting on that they know more than they're willing to tell the public right now.
And I can understand the public's concern that we're not giving out a lot of information, but the end here is to find Audrey and bring her home.
They haven't said if they found any sort of evidence in the area they spent searching Friday night near Lake Livingston. And despite the rumors in this small town, they won't say if there is a suspect connected to the girl's disappearance. Audrey's mother says her daughter was living with her father, who has custody, as well as her grandmother and another man. Family members tell us that other man would drive Audrii to the bus stop each morning before school. No one at the family's home would speak with us tonight. Meanwhile, Cassie Matthews says she's devastated.
You feel it's a roller coaster. You're broken. You're mad. You're lost. You're empty. And right now, I'm empty. And I'm not gonna be the same unless my baby is returned to me. And neither is her family, anyone in her family, any of us.
Authorities say that they are speaking to persons of interest tonight. If you have any information on Audrii's disappearance, you're asked to give them a call right away. Back to you.
Okay.
He was
Thank
kind of cute.
They found her yes, Patsy Cline. They found her backpack and apparently a shoe also that was close to the river, where they're in the area of where they're searching. But I think this came out. When did this? Damn it! I
Yeah,
don't have
because they've announced a suspect or a person of interest, and they've announced that they found evidence. So that must be older. Well, not older, but
before all of that information.
Yeah.
It had came out. Hey, Big Al, how are you?
Hey, Big Al.
Let me see what.
Hey, Big Al.
Hold on, I have another article. I think this is one that Sally Mae sent to me. Another YouTube video.
And there's some press conferences. There was another press conference today.
Okay, I need to find the latest one that came out.
I think it's on their Facebook page.
Okay, because I also wrote down. Who is it?
Yeah, it's on the Facebook page.
KHW11 News, but I don't know which press conference they have. Let's go to their
Oh, yeah.
site or to their Facebook page here in just a second. All right, so this one says Audrii Cunningham missing, person of interest identified in Amber Alert. So you hadn't heard about her shoe. Avery, did you hear that today about her shoe was found?
Yeah.
I heard about it today.
I think I heard it yesterday. Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good evening to you. I'm Tom Ziska. We're glad to have you with us. We begin with breaking news.
Can y'all hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
In the search for a missing little girl from Livingston. Audrii Cunningham disappeared Thursday. Police say they now have a person of interest related to her disappearance, identified as 42-year-old Don Stephen McDougal of Livingston. Fox 26's Jade Fleury has the latest tonight.
The Department of Public Safety says they're hopeful to bring Audrii Cunningham back alive, but based on the evidence that they've collected, they believe foul play may play a factor in her disappearance. The search for 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham continues since her disappearance on Thursday. The Department of Public Safety sharing new information on their main person of interest regarding the missing child.
And that is Don Stephen McDougal, 42 of Livingston.
McDougal is believed to be connected to Audrii and her family and reported to be the last person known to be with the 11-year-old before she disappeared before school on Thursday. He was arrested on Friday for an unrelated aggravated assault charge back in August. Officials are now looking for his 2003 dark blue Chevrolet Suburban.
That investigators searched several locations throughout the area looking for Audrii. Unfortunately, they did not find her.
Miguel Benavides says he saw McDougal being escorted by police near the Trinity River.
The person that I saw being removed from the vehicle was not very tall. He was bald-headed. He was wearing shorts, boots, and stripes.
Search crews also say they found a backpack at Browder's Marina that could be linked to the missing child.
We are going through those contents right now to evaluate what's in that. But we do know it was right down there in the dam and it was wet.
The Department of Public Safety says they're hopeful to bring Audrii Cunningham back alive, but based on the evidence that they've collected, they believe foul play may play a factor in her disappearance.
Jade Fleury reporting tonight. Polk County Crime Stoppers Office is offering $7,000 in a reward for information that leads to an arrest and prosecution of whomever is responsible for Audrey's disappearance.
Okay, so that was just an older video as well, but it was telling a little bit more about this stuff.
See,
Still
that just
can't.
it
Go
doesn't
ahead.
sound promising at all.
I really don't.
Mm-mm, it
And
doesn't.
if they don't find this little girl, or they do find her and she's not alive, I think people are going to be pissed if that dad
Hmm.
does not catch a charge of some sort.
Right.
Honestly, I don't. I just. I can't.
It makes my stomach hurt. It just.
I can't believe that a dad would, just a parent in general, would allow that.
Yeah.
Just don't understand it. Like I get you got to work. I understand that you have to work and pay bills and provide for your child, but damn, you ain't got to have an RSO living up in your house taking care of your kid either.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he makes good, decent money. He could have hired somebody, a I don't know, a caregiver.
Somebody, and Big L, that is true. He said, "In this world, it shocks you." I just, yeah, and no, I'm on the fence about it. Honestly, it pisses me off
Mm-hmm.
that a parent doesn't protect their child.
Yep.
That's what pisses me off. And this dad had to have known that this man was an RSO, living in his house with his 11-year-old daughter, taking her to school every day, spending time alone with her,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's missing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just makes you sick on your stomach to think of what he could have possibly done to her.
It could. If that is what he did to her, he could have been doing this for a very long time because
Months, yeah, however long he was there.
And there's no telling how many other people he allowed around her when the dad wasn't there. It makes me mad, honestly.
Hadn't gone there yet.
I don't want to go there. I mean, it's the truth.
King Scarlet said it's negligence.
It's negligence. It is on the dad's part. He has custody of her. Okay, the mom has lost custody for whatever reason. The dad has custody of her. The dad is the one that's supposed to be providing for her, protecting her, taking care of her, making sure she is safe. And he has not done that.
Absolutely not.
So the dad has not come out and spoken yet. But if he comes out and speaks, I don't even want to hear what the hell he's got to say. I don't want to hear him whining and crying and boohooing and all his daughter's missing and he thought this dude was his friend and blah, blah, blah. That's horseshit. I don't even want to hear all that.
Has he even come back yet?
I don't know. Surely he's came back home from offshore, wherever it is he's working.
Well, I would think so.
I mean, I would think that he, as soon as he found out that she didn't go to school Thursday and she didn't get home, and whoever made the missing person report and all this and that, he would have came home right then. It's
Big Al, please.
Let's see. Apparently, I can't talk about the subject. YouTubers censoring the hell out of me. Again, Tonka? Oh, what is up with Tonka? They always don't allow her comments to post. And I think it was Kelly P earlier said something about her comments. Oh my God, Big Al, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
All right, I'm just pissed.
Well, everybody's so shocked, and just a little bit of personal life experience. I had a customer, I waited on him for 5 years. Had no idea he was a complete and blazing pedophile.
Oh, damn.
Found out in the local paper that he was being brought up on charges against his own daughter. And it went on for years. And this is not somebody that I would look at even for a moment and think this guy's a pedo.
Mm-hmm.
Never would have thought it. So when I said you're surprised in this day and age, that's kind of what I was getting at. Is I have a hard time being surprised by anything anymore.
Yeah, because
it's priests, it's people in positions of power, it's people that say they're there to help your kids that are the ones that are looking to harm them the most. We're
I
living
agree,
in
Big
such a
Al.
backwards clown world. It's just
that is true.
how do you trust anymore?
That is true.
I don't know how to do it, honestly, to tell you the truth, because this Lauren guy that I know personally, he was the one that flipped it upside down for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never would have guessed, never in a million years.
Well,
And he admitted to it in open court. So there's no mystery. He did it.
Mm-hmm.
He did he did at least some of what she said.
Yeah.
Because we all know that a lot of times they make people say a lot more than is true.
Right.
To get their cases over with.
I mean, like I said, for whatever reason, the mom has lost custody of this little girl. Dad had custody, living there with the dad, the grandmother, and an RSO. That Avery said she saw on social media. There are pictures of the dad and this guy together, way back. How far back, Avery, did you say it was?
But how do we know that he knew?
I mean, his charges were from 2008.
Yeah, but how do we know that he knew?
How did the dad? How do we know he knew?
Yeah, how do we know he knew?
How
That's
did
what I'm
he
saying.
not?
This guy hid it from me. I talk to him every day.
Yeah, but when it comes to somebody being a caregiver for your child, you research that
And this guy
person.
this guy here that they're saying is a person of interest for this little girl missing. He's been on the registered list since 2008.
Yeah,
It
but
looks
what I'm
like
saying is even those of us that consider ourselves very good judges of character can be fooled if we don't physically look into someone because we're fooled.
And
true.
I do see what you're saying. So on this note of it, the dad works wherever it is. I don't know if it's offshore on a tugboat, wherever, because there are a lot of those crew boat, whatever, because he's down South Texas. Um, he leaves his 11-year-old daughter at home with his mom and another man living in the house. It is his responsibility to look into this guy, whether he's known him for years or he just met him an hour before that.
Couldn't agree more.
He should check into him. And if he knew, I'm telling y'all, I guarantee he knew he was an RSO, but he didn't care because he needed someone there to take her to the bus stop and all this and that. And he needs to be charged. The dad does. He needs to be charged for this. He neglected his child. He didn't protect her.
So I agree with you, but at the same time, I can see how someone can be fooled.
I
You know what, Scarlett?
He failed
spoke-
at checking into him if he didn't
He
know.
did. I agree. I agree with you. What I'm saying is I agree with you 100%, but I can also see the other side.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how do you literally check into every person you come into contact with, because that's what it feels like more and more every day.
What is it? Damn it! Where's my damn tablet at? I got the People Finder thing on there. You can do a background on
Well,
somebody.
I think it's coming down to those goggles that when you look at someone, it pulls up their life story.
I mean, this dude had Nazi tattoos all over him.
Scarlett, I gotta take something back. I said that the dad looks just as bad as the McDougal guy. I just realized the picture that I thought was the dad is not the dad. That's the McDougal guy. I'm looking at the dad's Facebook page, and actually, I'm kind of shocked at how he looks. I'm gonna post it in back chat so you can pull it up. And he has made posts about his daughter.
About her missing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Margaret, I haven't seen anything about this case.
He looks very young and very, well, he definitely doesn't look like he's ever been a drug addict or anything like that. He looks very clean cut. I thought the picture I seen was the dad, but he looked like the McDougal guy, so I don't know who I seen.
Okay, so he posted, the last thing he posted was February the 15th. He said, my daughter Audrii Cunningham is missing. She did not make it to the bus this morning. Contact me and police immediately with any information. Okay.
Do you see how young he looks?
God dang, he does look young.
Yes.
Let me see where it says, if it says on there where he works at. This boy don't look like he works on no boat or.
He looks like a pretty boy.
What I'm saying, he is not. He does not look like the type that works offshore or on a boat or nothing like that. He looks too preppy looking. I mean, in the picture that he has of her, she's clean looking. You know, she doesn't look dirty or nothing like that. But like, if I don't want to hear it if he knew about it. I really don't. Okay, it don't have nothing about where he works at or anything like that. I don't know. I know a lot of people who work offshore. I have an uncle who's the captain of a tugboat. A lot of people from South Texas and in Louisiana, even as far up here, work offshore and on
That's a
boats.
rough life.
Yeah, this little dude does not look like he is.
That's a rough life.
He don't look like he is offshore tugboat material. Let's put it that way.
You spend more than 3 or 4 days a week on a boat, and you're pretty hardened.
Yeah, like you're not looking that clean. Like you've got stained
You're
hands.
not looking that soft, yeah.
Exactly. Like this boy got dishwater hands, and you don't look like that. Trust me, my husband worked offshore. My entire family has worked offshore. Like I said, I got an uncle that's a captain of a tugboat up and down the rivers and shit. But this dude here does not look like, unless you just started.
Look at his
pictures?
Look at his fundraiser on his profile for his birthday for the ocean cleanup. That makes me think that he's in technology.
Okay. I don't want to pull up his Facebook account, but there it is. You're welcome. Where's the fundraiser at on here, Avery?
Oh, it's on his his Facebook page. If you just scroll down a little bit, it's a public for his birthday for the ocean cleanup. And if you read what he writes about why he's raising the money, it sounds like he's in technology.
Okay, so for my birthday this year, I'm asking for donations to the ocean cleanup. I've chosen this nonprofit because their mission means a lot to me, and I hope you'll consider contributing as a way to celebrate with me. Every little bit will help me reach my goal, and I'm including information about the ocean cleanup below. The ocean cleanup designs and develops advanced technologies to rid the world's oceans of plastic. I mean, and he could work offshore on a rig, but for that company. Work in the the technical part of it and hop from rig to rig or from boat to boat, because they do have, they have what is it, the sonar shit or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The radar stuff. They have all of that. So he could work for a company, but this boy ain't out on a rig working.
Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like to me just from that.
So yeah, that is a possibility that he's doing that.
Lady V, I put his link in the back chat if you want to pull his Facebook page up.
Thank you, hon.
It's just Joshua Cunningham.
We'll have to see if I get dropped or not.
Oh. Hi, Big Al.
Hello.
I'm gonna grab his link and put it in Discord also.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
A-D-R. I have to spell out this little girl's name so I don't spell it wrong.
Yeah, it is spelled uniquely.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Those pictures are beautiful anyway.
Okay, so I just posted. Damn it, Avery, I sent that to you by accident. Shit.
Ooh, is it something good that you didn't mean to send?
No, it was the Facebook link.
Oh, dang it.
I had your thing pulled up and wasn't paying attention, and I was trying to post it in the thing.
Well, that's a boring mess up. I thought I was getting something good.
I'm sorry. Okay. Now,
Always next time.
I know, right? I can hope.
well, usually I pay attention to stuff like that, but you know, been kind of sick here, and the brain ain't working very good, and all that. So,
Well, I think you should take
It doesn't
some.
have very many pictures on here.
You should take some of the time that Lady V suggested.
nope, I'm out.
Suck on it.
I'm out on that. I've done heard too many bad things from you about it.
I mean, she said it's good for your gut health.
It really is. It is very good. I just forgot to mention that, but it's good for your lungs too.
You forgot to mention the Ass Blaster 12,000 that came with it.
Right.
That's basically what it was too. God.
Yep,
That's
I think
fine.
I will pass on it.
It's really not as bad as she said, at least not for me. I don't know.
Normally the
Avery has
dog.
a reverse action for everything.
Well,
though.
when you got to put test farts on the shelf, then it's.
Well, you know, normally the dogs always try to get in the bathroom with me, but that day they were not trying to come in there with me.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Okay. Did you say it
Oh,
was on the Polk County Facebook page?
It was
Amy?
either that one or the KHOU 11. Because I watched it live today on Facebook. I think it was the KHOU 11.
Okay, because I do have that one wrote down for the ones that had the for the the press conference. I haven't actually watched it yet. Okay, let me see if I can find it on here real quick, and then I'll pull it up. Has everybody else watched the press conference on this?
I haven't seen a press conference in so long.
No.
I forgot what they're even like.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't watch the one with the perp walk with in the
No,
Savannah
I
Soto
haven't.
case?
Nope, I've been in my own little world over here a little bit lately. Again.
Yeah, San Antonio. Whenever they arrested the 3 people in the Savannah Soto case, we got to watch the perp walk, and then they had the press conference right after it.
Oh, that one I remember. Yeah, that one I did get to see.
Scarlett, we had a couple that was, I believe they were found today in Birmingham. It's a pregnant lady and her boyfriend shot in a vehicle. They found them. I want to say they found them today.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How old were they?
Young. I think she's 20 and I'll have to look to see what his age is.
Oh, damn.
Yep. I couldn't believe it.
Hold on, I gotta stop this video from playing. I'm trying to find the one that's got the press conference on it.
Avery, I'm sorry. I was busy doing something. Did you say they found another one like Savannah and Matthew?
Yeah, right here in Alabama in Birmingham.
Wow.
I believe it was today that they found him.
Wow.
I
That's
don't know if
crazy.
it is drug related. I don't know any details, but I just know that the girlfriend was pregnant and the boyfriend, and they were both found shot in a vehicle on a residential road in Birmingham.
That's interesting, though.
I thought, oh gosh, here we go again.
Yeah.
This just keeps saying I've got a message, but I don't have a message.
I thought I saved the link for it. Let me see if I saved it.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to find the press conference. Yeah, some of these people they got on this page is like, oh my god, jeez, scary ass people. Okay.
I just realized, am I the only guy in here tonight?
No, Vapor
Dan
was in
was
here
in
earlier.
here. Vapor was in here.
Yeah,
Tony was
Dan
in here.
was.
Just kind of feeling like I was swimming upstream in estrogen here a little bit.
Oh, you love it.
No, not really.
Tony was in here, but Tony got timed out. So
Tony got timed out?
yeah,
No.
Tony's been bad the last couple times he's been in here.
Tony's pulling. Is the creepy card coming out again?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Lady V, I
And
posted
innuendos about, things. What?
Lady V, I posted the link in the back chat about the pregnant girl and the boyfriend found shot. They were found today. They've been missing since Valentine's Day.
Wow.
I just posted it in back chat.
Thank you. I got it.
I think I found it.
Now let me see if I can find the press conference.
I think I got it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, because I remember
Wow.
somebody saying on the KHOU one, you got to go to like the 27-minute mark before it starts.
Yeah, they had a delay. That's right, because they had that man out there at the water. And so we had to wait. It was delayed.
Okay, I think I got it now. All right, so when it starts playing, if y'all can't hear it, just let me know.
Wait, I don't think, is that it?
This is from
I thought
11
they were
hours ago.
Oh, okay, I guess so. I thought they were standing out in the field, but okay, maybe that is it.
Wait, is there one of them out in the field that came out today?
Well, I thought the one from today, they were standing out there in the field. I thought.
Oh, shit, Avery. Damn it. Now,
Well, we'll go ahead and play this one. I might be wrong.
okay. And then after this one's over with, I'll go back and look for the one in the field.
Because I'm wrong a lot.
Sunset said this is it. So.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. Is that good? Good afternoon. I appreciate your patience and everybody coming here today. My name is Lieutenant Craig Cummings, CRAIG CUMMINGS, a spokesperson with Texas Department of Public Safety. And today we're here to provide updates on the search for Audrii Cunningham, the 11-year-old went missing on Thursday. I'm here joined by the Polk County District Attorney Shelley Sitton, as well as members of the Polk County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Craig Finnegan. And I also want to make the mention that we have countless investigators and analysts that are out here assisting as well in multiple locations throughout the county and throughout the area looking for Audrii. Sheriff Lyons was not able to be here this afternoon, but I want to reiterate he is actively engaged in marshaling the resources that are needed to bring Audrii home. He did ask me to thank all of the volunteers who have been so helpful during this, all the businesses that have been just nothing but exceptional. The dive teams, it's cold out here, all the investigators, the Texas Rangers, the FBI, also the FBI as victim specialists who have been with the family. Also want to thank the District Attorney's Office and EquiSearch as well, who is out here. I could say last night that investigators searched several locations throughout the area looking for Audrii. Unfortunately, they did not find her. That's the reason why the search continues this morning. This investigation is very fluid. However, I can say that we ended up identifying a backpack yesterday at the dam that is consistent with that belonging to a child. And so we are going through those contents right now to evaluate what's in that. And although I mentioned yesterday, we have persons of interest. Today, I want to announce that we have one main one main person that we are looking at right now as a person of interest, and that is Don Stephen McDougal, 42 of Livingston. He was arrested yesterday for an unrelated aggravated assault charge. In furtherance of this investigation, we're asking for the public to call the Polk County Sheriff's Office or use our iWatch Texas app to report seeing the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban that we put out on X this morning. That is McDougal's vehicle. So anyone that saw that vehicle on Thursday or Friday, we're asking that you call the Polk County Sheriff's Office, use the iWatch Texas app, and report what you saw to investigators. I also want to announce that we are very thankful for the Polk County Crime Stoppers for offering a $7,000 reward for tips leading to the arrest and prosecution of the person responsible for Audrii's disappearance. And these tips can be anonymous. I also want to say that we are hopeful that we can bring Audrii home alive, and that's what we are absolutely working for right now. But based on the evidence that we've got, we understand that foul play is a factor as well. So with that, I open it up for questions.
Lieutenant, why was McDougal taken to the 59th Bridge at the Trinity River?
That's part of the ongoing investigation right now. Our investigators remain absolutely committed to finding Audrii. And so I don't want to get into those investigative efforts, but they're absolutely ongoing. I'm not sure where it was found. Our investigators are looking through that now, but we do know it was right down there in the dam and it was wet.
You mentioned that you all found it near the dam. About the area by the marina, how closely related is that to the search site over by the Trinity River?
So where we did the press conference yesterday, the bag was found down there by the river there.
Any additional evidence found along the Trinity River 59 that you might be able to mention?
We're not giving out additional information on that right now. Again, we are looking at this as a criminal investigation as well. And so we have to protect the integrity of that. And again, I want to reiterate, our sincere hope is that we bring Audrii home. So anyone who has information, who has seen that vehicle, the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban, please call investigators and give us your information.
Is McDougal cooperating with you all?
I would say that there are times, but I don't want to get farther into that right now. Our investigators have done a great job in doing what they do best, which is uncovering the facts that leading them to draw conclusions, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Do you all have control of that vehicle right now, or is it still out in the wind?
No, we have control of it.
Is McDougal still in custody?
Yes, yeah. He was arrested last night on the unrelated aggravated assault charge.
And on a more, I guess, personal level, the scale of something like this has to be a tough one for law enforcement, for the community. Talk a little bit about how you all are holding up and how you guys are using this loss to kind of push you forward in this work.
I think that brings up a great point. Everybody is committed. They realize that Audrey was loved by so many folks, and that is the driving force for us to get answers to bring her home. But it certainly resonates through the law enforcement community. Many of us have kids, on how this can happen. And so we are working exceptionally hard. Investigators from many agencies that are out here, and nonprofits that are out here to bring Audrey home.
Can you shed any light on the timeline between the time that the father was notified that she was not in school and the report was actually made that she was missing?
We can say that about 5:30 on Thursday is when she was reported missing. I don't want to get any further details than that. I want to protect this investigation so that our investigators can do what they do best.
Does it still hold true that she never made it to school or got on the bus?
Right. Yeah. She did not make it to school. That was the reason why the father, the family became very concerned when she did not get off the bus.
Sir, it's going to start getting darker in a few more hours. Until what time are you guys going to be actively searching for Audrey?
We were actively searching throughout the night last night. And so I would surmise that if the evidence is driving us that far, the investigators that we've got are dogged. They are absolutely committed to finding Audrey. And so if there's a reason to be out here at night, that's exactly what they're going to be doing.
Were there any other items other than the background found?
There were other items that were found, but we're not getting into what those items were. That's all part of the investigative effort that we've got ongoing right now. All right, with that. I don't want to get any farther than that. That's certainly, we're looking at all factors. And so our primary focus and hope is that we bring Audrey safely home. But we also realize that foul play may be a factor. So we're just considering that in light of the Crime Stoppers reward. So that's where we're at right now. But I want to thank everybody for being here. We will continue to provide updates on X. If more information becomes available, we'll certainly hold another press conference to keep the public and y'all informed. Again, thank you for being here.
Oh, I'm so tired of those NGOs.
Wait, what?
These nonprofits and non-governmental organizations that they're touting are doing all this great work, but they're really, the people at the top are getting rich.
Wait, what nonprofit are we talking about?
Then all these nonprofits that are operating all over Texas and Arizona and that are being basically funded by us. And these people are getting rich. Their salaries are crazy. For a nonprofit, you wouldn't think that, a guy in a mid-level management position would be making $200,000 a year.
Yeah, that's
and a nonprofit.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to me.
That it's supposed to be helping people.
Yeah, you're supposed to be helping people, not getting rich.
Exactly. Okay, on that video that I just had going, I had the volume all the way up. I could barely hear it.
I could barely hear it too.
It was only playing like on one side of my headset for some reason. I couldn't hear nothing that the media was asking, other than I did hear him ask something about the other items that had been found. I did hear that part. He said they wasn't going to go into that. But I hate whenever the media is out there, but they don't have, their mics are not located good enough to where you can hear it.
Well, I really think they need to coach these sheriffs a little bit better about repeating the question that's been asked them.
That is true too, because that would
Before
help.
they answer it, just repeat it.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to do. That way, everyone in the room knows what the hell's going on.
Right.
Especially
Scarlett,
outside.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
it's
Avery.
windy.
Right.
if you download X Booster, it's free and it boosts the volume of the video. That's
Okay,
what
wait. What's it
that's
called?
what X Booster.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Yeah, that's what Grizzly True Crime uses.
Okay.
She's the one who told me about it back when I was doing videos.
Okay, I got
I
it
have
wrote
it on
down.
I have it downloaded on my phone too.
Hold on. I'm going through Twitter real quick to see if there's anything new. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm trying to get situated in my chair. I'm literally trying to do 4 things at one time, y'all. It's
Avery?
not working out. Okay.
I stayed away from Twitter today. I was proud of myself.
I'm here,
Avery.
Lady V. I'm just making a big ass
Oh.
sandwich to stuff my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't know if you could hear me or not. You said
Yeah, I
it's
hear you.
free?
Yeah, it's free. Yep, sure is.
It's probably free on the Android store, not the App Store.
Wait, so it won't work on my computer?
Yeah, I had it on my computer.
Yeah, it works on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
I
she
don't
does
need it
that
on
all
my
the
phone.
time.
Oh, I need a Ziploc bag.
Oh, get the free version here.
I'll have to go look for it once I'm done with the live tonight. I stayed away from Twitter for the most part today until I woke up tonight. This
Yeah,
dude, though, y'all,
see the sandwich I just made.
I don't even want to hear it. I haven't even ate today.
It's cracked black pepper turkey breast, white American cheese, tomatoes, spinach, mayonnaise, mustard, salt, and pepper, and some pickles.
Good Lord. Okay, I don't want to see Kayla Montgomery all over my damn Twitter feed. Damn it. Okay. I gotta get off of Twitter. There's too much craziness on there right now. See, other items found too. Didn't like hearing that. Patsy, I think it was said there was a shoe. Well, the only thing that they have let out that they have found was the shoe in the backpack. They haven't even said what was in the backpack. Dear Lord, we done lost Lady D again? Hold on, Lady D, I'm grabbing it for you. Y'all just keep throwing yourself off the panel tonight.
Not me. I've been good this time. For once.
Yeah, I haven't dug in. I'm doing all right.
Lady D's done threw herself off like 3 or 4 times tonight. Wait, why is it not letting me pull her up on panel? Oh, here we go. All right.
Hey, why does this say my mayonnaise is made with cage-free eggs? What does cage-free eggs mean?
That means that they are free range chickens.
Oh.
Hey, Teresa.
That means they don't lock up the birds in those little bitty tiny things. They let them range.
Oh.
And more than likely,
It's healthier.
yes, a lot of the time they don't put grain out for them. They just eat grass, bugs from the ground, shit like that.
Well, now I don't know if I like that.
Well, it's more natural. It's
Big Al, Sweet Melissa wants to know, did you get your hip replacement?
Did you get what?
Teresa's asking about Big Al got his hip replacement.
Oh.
Nope. Big Al has an updated appointment for my pre-surgery MRI on the 28th, I believe it is. And they're going to knock me out, give me an MRI, and then they'll decide on when and if the surgery happens. Because now we're at if.
That sounds like so much fun.
Well, now they're saying I might not need it. And I'm like, well, that's pretty interesting because it hurts like hell. So, and it hurts just like it did the last time. So I don't know how we're saying I might not need it, but whatever we got to do, we got to get it done because summer's coming fast and I got to be able to walk.
Yeah, because you'll be down for how long?
Well, they're saying 6 to 8 weeks now.
Oh, Lord.
I thought it was 4, which is no bueno because I can't do stairs, which means I got to rent a place for 2 months to recover.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
yeah.
Hopefully they'll get it figured out.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm resolved to the fact that everything's happening for a reason right now, and it just is what it is. Not going to stress out any more than I absolutely have to because life is nothing but stress.
That is the truth.
Literally. I mean, that's what it's been. So I'm picking my battles at this point.
Well, hopefully everything will turn out all right for you, though.
Yeah, it will. It should anyway. We'll see.
But yes, I do firmly believe that everything happens for a reason.
Did you know that one of the reasons that Chinese people live longer than Americans are
because you sound like you're at the drive-through.
I thought, y'all, that I thought I had a video started playing.
Yep, I did too.
Wait,
when she started talking.
Yep, Avery, you are taking orders at the drive-through.
Oh, hold on.
I literally thought there was I was looking for the video that was playing in the background.
Yeah, Tiff, I've already had one done. And usually when you have one hip replacement, they tell you you're going to have a second. It's just a matter of time.
Am I better?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit?
A lot bit now.
Oh, okay. I was saying that the Chinese live longer than us because they don't stress. They don't allow themselves to have stress.
I need to know that practice.
I don't know that I believe that because a lot of Chinese people wake up welded into their apartments. So I think they have plenty of stress in China. It's pretty stressful waking up with your door welded shut. I don't know. So I don't know if I buy that bullshit about there's no stress in China.
I'm going to send you the statistics. Gotta hope Summer is not in the chat because I have food in my mouth.
I haven't seen Summer in a couple days. Or KK.
I think last time Summer was in here was Friday when I was live during the day. I believe.
She was in Malicious Intents live earlier tonight or earlier this evening before you went live. She went over the Susan Powell case. That was pretty interesting, actually.
I guess I know that case.
Oof, I don't think you want to know it.
Hold on. I'm in the Facebook group. I just saw a post where somebody said something about the grandmother was friends with this Stephen McDougal guy. Now I can't find the post. I don't know if I'm just skipping over it.
Well, I have to say, after seeing pictures of Audrey's dad, now I can't like visually see him being friends with the Stephen guy. Like, it just doesn't look like a fit.
I wonder if it's his mama was dating him.
Because the dad, he looks young and preppy, and
Yeah, he's very preppy looking.
Yeah.
Very baby face, clean cut.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't fit the bill to be
Nope.
friends with someone like this.
So I
But
don't
it,
know what picture I seen, and now I feel bad for even saying that.
well, I still stand by it. If he knew that the guy was an RSO, I still stand by the fact that he should be charged. But if he didn't know, and this is something that it's what they're saying on here, and I'm fixing to read what it says, that the grandmother knew, then the grandmother should be the one held responsible for bringing this man into the house, because apparently this is the grandmother's house. But it says, so maybe I'm wrong, and this was by an anonymous participant that posted. So maybe I'm wrong, but just a theory. I found out that the grandmother is friends with the Stephen guy. I'm thinking she's involved with Audrey's disappearance. I also heard that she was in her grandmother's care as well. So first she's in the dad's care, but then now she's in the grandmother's care. Like, who's got custody of the little girl?
I'm pretty sure that dad has custody. I'm pretty dang positive that I seen that on a news article, but
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to go back and research again.
Well, somebody else posted a response under here, and I don't want to pull it up because I don't want to put these people in the group's name on here. But it says she is the one who moved Stephen in and let him live in the RV park at her house. It's her house. We live across from their neighborhood. Our boat launch is in their neighborhood. The grandmother is an ex-addict who thinks that she is helping people. Now, this is just stuff that people are posting on the Facebook group. We know how that goes. Uh, you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt. You don't know what's true and
Right.
what's not. So
Yeah. That's very true. It does look like they live in a very nice house from the pictures that I've seen.
yeah, I did see that. I'm just trying to scroll through.
But I hadn't heard the grandmother was an addict. I read that she had she's on medication for mental I can't remember if it said mental like depression or something more serious. I can't remember.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me go back to chat just 1 second. Make sure I haven't missed some crust up in here. Give me 1 second, y'all. It may just be a typo. Okay, so somebody else says, I truly do not think that the mother, grandmother, or father were involved or really knew the extent of Stephen's full background. This was what neighbors next to the grandmother has said, that I was told the grandmother has moved several people in trying to help them, and it's always bitter in the butt. So is she moving these different people into her house trying to help them?
Do we know the address? Can we map Google like to
Can
see if
we
there's
go there? Let's go there.
I just want to see if there's RV outside.
Let's order up some DoorDash.
I have not. Hold on, let me go back through my notes because.
Put me down for a case of adult diapers.
Oh boy.
Oh shit!
From
You know what?
Al. From Al with love.
Okay, give me a second and let me just go through, because I did write down several pages worth of notes today on this. But I want to see if there was anywhere in here a street. because I could have swore that there was something mentioned about a street. Okay, that's Lena's case, so that's not. I have to go back here behind me.
Oh my God. Is it a full moon tonight? Does anybody know? Is it a full moon?
I don't know. What do
Hey
you?
Google, what's the moon phase tonight?
I'm just wondering.
K-Bird, thank you. K-Bird just gave us.
Not till next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Did you see in chat what I seen in chat, Avery? Is that
Yep.
what you're talking about? That's what I said. Hold
Yeah.
on 1 minute.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I knew.
I
was
went back
checking it
looking,
out.
but I think it was a typo because I even typed the name in and it didn't come up. I just want to make because
Yeah.
I don't need no crust up in my chat, y'all. I'm sorry.
Nope. Nope.
That's exactly what.
So, okay, let me go to Google Maps. 1 second.
Hey, K-Bird.
Hold on. I got to do some research because she may have you blocked and me blocked and hold on.
Me
Wait, I'll just
blocked.
hold on. I'll ask Kelly P. Where's Kelly at? Kelly P, you still in here? You said hi to someone just a minute ago. Do you see that person in here?
Or was it a typo?
Because there is someone.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Kelly, do you see that person in here that you said hi to a minute ago? Hold on, me Scarlett.
I didn't see anything either.
King Scarlet.
It's not pulling up for me.
Okay, Michelle, that's who I'm thinking she meant also.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, thank goodness. I was because after the beginning of the chat, at the beginning of the night, and then and then I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
I know. That's why I was like quiet. I'm like, something's going on.
I'm out here looking up trying to find the moon.
Were you talking about? No, Scott, I wasn't. I wasn't talking about K-Bird. Okay.
How funny.
I got somebody on it.
I gotta tell you, I was about to throw a fit.
Uh-huh. You and me both. I was like, oh, hell no, not tonight.
I don't need nothing like that up in here. But I'm not looking. Oh, Lakeside Drive. Hold on. Livingston, Texas. Okay, hold on, because I'm about to look at this house. If my little street view dude. Oh, we can go to street view. Oh, this is the house. Hold on. Let me pull it up because this is the door that was in the. So this is the house where they lived at. Because Avery, doesn't that look like the door that in one of those pictures?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. No, Kelly P, it's fine.
Big Al, look at back chat. I think it. Can you zoom in more on the front door?
That looks like the door.
Yeah,
She
that's
was
it.
standing for.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
So I mean, it looks like a pretty nice house. It's right there. Let me pull up. It's like literally right here on the lake and everything. And I gotta write down what this address is so I don't forget it. So I wonder how. Go ahead.
Maybe they need to be searching that lake right there too.
Which lake is this? Is this the lake? Does it tell what lake this is? Is this the Lake Livingston? Oh no,
wow,
this is the
that's
Trinity
huge.
River.
Oh, I thought.
Oh
weren't
wait, why
they
does it
already searching?
Yeah.
Water?
So this says Trinity River, but also Lake Livingston. So do they flow? Oh, Trinity River flows into Lake Livingston. Okay. Okay. Sweet Melissa, no, you didn't. I think Kelly was trying to say hi to you, and she accidentally put someone else's name in there, and so I was just making sure the person that she said wasn't in the chat. So no, you didn't do anything wrong. Kelly didn't do anything wrong. So okay,
Yeah,
let me.
we love you guys.
Yeah, I just didn't want the person that she had said. I wanted to make sure they wasn't in here. I mean, where they live at, it looks like a pretty nice neighborhood, but I wonder though, like how far this bus stop was.
Me
Had
too.
maybe right here at this intersection.
Possibly.
Um, or maybe up here on the main road. Where's the main road going out? Well, shit, there ain't really a main road going out. I don't know.
I'm going back to look at Josh's Facebook page and see if his mom has liked anything on there. I want to find his mom now. Terrible.
I mean, is the Steve McDougal guy? Is his Facebook still up?
It was earlier.
Okay. All right. Well, this is their house, y'all. K-Bird, thank you for giving me that uh,
Well,
address.
do you see an RV?
I don't know where there would be room for an RV, honestly.
Hmm.
Is that boats? That looks like boats back there. But I don't know if I can see them from a different angle. Hold on. Let me see if I can see them from here. Where is this from? This is from May of 2023.
Ooh, that house next to it to the right. I think that's a Dutch house.
This one?
Is it? Well, no, I can't tell. No, maybe not.
That looks more like an apartment.
Yeah, for a second, the way it went, like I caught a glimpse of it, and I thought it was a Dutch house. I love the Dutch houses.
Yeah, this one looks like maybe a like a triplex or something like that. This picture is from May of 2023, but I can't see back there. But when I'm off of Street View,
Yeah.
it does look like that. It looks like boats, but it could be. Let me go this way and see if I can see anything.
Well, one looked like a boat, and one looked like more rectangular, like a RV. I thought.
Shit. See, I can't get.
I love watching you do this.
Okay, this is a boat because there's the motor.
Oh.
But look at this big ass shop they got back there, also.
But isn't that an RV right next to the blue car?
No, that's a house.
Oh, no, back further.
Oh, that's another SUV in front of it, or small car.
Okay.
But this building right here, it's at the end of their driveway, so it has to go with their house. I mean, there's an upstairs to it.
It looks like it might be a double door there on the end for an RV to pull in.
But is this one high enough right here?
Well, I can't really see above that.
Let me see if I can. Damn it. Oh, wait. Oh, son of a bitch. That was perfect spot. Okay, see, yeah, those are not tall enough.
Yeah, it's not tall enough.
But that is
living
definitely.
quarters. That's an AC unit right there hanging off the.
Yes, right there.
It's either an AC unit or a basketball hoop.
What does that sign on the front of the house say? God something?
God,
guns, and Trump, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's what it says.
Okay, so let me go back right here. So see, where you're talking about the AC unit is, this looks like somebody could possibly live up there.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect it, honestly.
All right,
See that right there, the rectangular one in front of the boat? Yeah, that looks like an RV.
Yeah, it
Or
does.
some kind of trailer.
Wait, is that a street? Can I get on this street? Oh, I can get on this street. Hold on.
I like watching her do this
I
too.
do too, especially when she gets pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Well,
this
that's
is from
fast.
March. This is from March of 2008, so it's not. It's showing something completely different.
What's
Ah,
crazy is I can smell that pine pollen.
Is
I
that
didn't even
Apparently, I
see
can too.
I
what
can smell
pine.
My nose.
the pollen that's all over that Buick right there. I can smell it.
Oh yeah, right
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Apparently, right
so
now my nose can too.
you can actually get to their house two different ways yet, because you can come in from this way and come into the back of their house right there, or you can pull into the front driveway.
hey, that thing at the back of the driveway right there, isn't that a cover or an RV to park under?
No, these ain't tall enough.
No,
Them are just
Yeah,
ones you
those
pull cars under.
boat
I'm just,
storage or lawn.
I'm
Bigger
trying to
boat.
find an
Yeah.
RV.
Yeah, anything that's going to be for an RV is like one of these is going to be really, really tall. But this is from March of 2008. I can't go to any other dates for this part. Let me see if I can back up a little bit though, because you know how sometimes you can back up and it changes.
I'm guaranteeing you the
Right.
Google car got chased out of that little situation there probably.
Yeah, that's.
That's
I
only,
can't.
I
I,
can't imagine he was welcome with welcome arms in there.
I can't believe
Nope.
he went up in there. Honestly.
I'm pretty surprised.
Well, yeah, because it's more like a driveway.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Okay.
I run when I see that Google thing coming through. They ain't getting a picture of me out here looking crazy.
I like the guys that prank them. They're funny as shit. They got a lot of YouTube
Trying to do
videos out.
windmills.
But with my luck, I'd be like bent over picking up trash or something off the ground and they'd snap the damn picture.
Or
That's
trying to
that
do a
luck I have.
windmill. Your
That's better than
windmills are
having them drive
hilarious.
by and zap a picture you stuck to the ground.
Or I'd be out here trying to practice cartwheels.
That's what.
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
hear you.
we can hear you.
I said that 3 times, Avery.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't hear it when she
I
said it
didn't
Are
hear
you
then.
you either.
trying to do a will? I was being quiet though. But yeah, I said that 3 times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear you whenever you said it the other times.
That'd be my luck.
It would.
It really
It'd
would.
be a funny picture.
Okay. So May of 2023 starts at the end of the road at the back of the house. So you can see that looks like the top of a boat right there. Um,
A boat or an RV? Let me see if I can
I mean,
zoom
it
in
could be
on
an
my.
RV, but it looks like a boat, like the windows on each side of it right there.
Oh, yeah, I see that. I agree with you. I got it zoomed in on my iPad.
I don't, unless there's been an RV moved on the property recently. I mean, it's possibility somebody's living upstairs of this garage. The blue thing right here, King Scarlet, that looks like a trailer.
It is.
And then on the other side of the trailer looks like one of those, what do you call those type of tents you can put up and put a wood stove
Easy
or
up.
whatever? Is that what they're
Easy up.
called? That's what that looks like. But it also could be one of those things that you put up that's you can pull a car up under also.
I think
don't
it's
know.
big enough for a car or boat, but not an RV.
Yeah, it's not even tall enough for an RV. I don't even see one even in this. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me go back right here.
Oh, Lordy.
There's an RV right there.
You just made me dizzy.
Holy dang, that's a big rooster.
Oh, wow.
Is that's not real.
That is an offensive
not
cock
real.
on that porch.
I know it's not
It's
real.
not real.
I'm just saying, I noticed it when I noticed the RV right there.
Is that their place?
No, this is actually, I mean, their
think
place
so.
is way up here, but it's probably belongs to these people.
Anxiously awaiting Scarlett's explanation of how she so quickly recognized the giant cock on the porch.
I just
Mutant
explained it.
fowl. K-Bird's
I,
like mutant fowl.
I just explained it. I noticed. See, I didn't notice it right here, but I noticed the RV. So whenever I go over this way and I zoom in, you can't help but to notice it.
I want one.
You can get those from Tractor Supply.
I want it big like that.
Yes, they have.
For real?
Yes, I swear to God, they have the rooster and they have the hen. That's big
Oh,
like that.
And
Yes,
you
they're
can,
like $150 to $200.
I want
yeah,
to make a giant Weatherman out of one.
they,
does.
you can put flowers in them too.
Why would I want to put flowers in my cock?
I have flowers in my cocks out here on my porch.
I don't know if you can put flowers in these or not, but I know that they have them at Tractor Supply because
I wonder
or
about
they
on
have
his
them here.
tail if that's what it is. It
No,
almost
it's
looks
all.
like there's something back on his tail.
No, that's just
No,
his tail.
that's just paint.
See, around here we have a big fish on our porch, not giant cocks. It's
Sarah
fucking
Beth, I'm
odd.
sorry.
It was like out of nowhere, man. Like, damn.
Well, I mean, y'all know how
I
I
had
am
to
about
look twice once I heard her say it. I was like, "What? What?"
I know. I had to think too. I was like, what she just said?
Well, I noticed the RV back here, and when I zoomed in, all I could see was the damn chicken.
It's pretty funny, I gotta say. I don't care who we are.
Sarah Beth, I'm sorry.
That was funny. It was funny.
Okay, I'm getting off of here. I'm getting off of.
I can't look at the rooster
Run from that cock!
I am. I'm off
But
of.
haven't they been doing some water searches for her?
Yes.
I thought so.
I forgot what the dive team is that they said, but the Tim guy from EquiSearch.
Nug?
No, Tim.
Tim.
He said he was going to be out on the river. I don't know if he meant diving or what, or if he just meant searching up and down it, or what he meant by that. But he was supposed to be out there Saturday to search. So I don't know if they.
My God. Read Tiff's comment.
Everything is big.
Oh, I just did.
Oh my God.
Well, I need to move to Texas.
Jesus. I was just about to say, cue the lewd comment from Avery in 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay, let me look
I'm
this.
done. I swear, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm full of shit.
Make another sandwich.
All right, I'm just looking at real quick to see if there's any updates on this case. Last thing shows 3 hours ago that the search continues.
Sarah Beth, these conversations often take a turn. Just I don't know if this is your first time here, but
we can be going straight
Yep.
and be on task in what we're talking about, and something like that happens and it takes a left turn quickly.
then we end up stuck in a roundabout and
Yeah.
nobody wants to turn out of it. Just drive in circles.
Just gets too funny.
That one was
Back
my
to the
fault.
K-bar.
I do apologize for that one.
You sent me over the edge, and I had to mute for a second. I was laughing so fucking hard.
I know, me too.
Hey, after, like somebody said in the chat earlier, all the shit that we have had to listen to this week with the Adam Montgomery trial, and now this case
yeah.
here, and
Yeah, little levies called for.
yeah, like we need to laugh.
You have to keep your sanity.
Really do.
Oh, it's either laugh or kill somebody.
Yeah. I mean, it's you have no choice but to find laughter in something. And I'm sorry, but
We have to
Tiff-
look at that
Tiff
that
said
mayor.
Tiff said, "I'm impressed how far we can take it without being crass."
We need to look at that mayor from Illinois that is spending money like a drunken sailor.
What's he
Has
spending money
anybody seen
on?
her?
What is she doing? Spending money
Oh,
on?
I'll put together something here for this weekend or later on this week.
Okay.
It's just it's this mayor in Illinois who literally has locked out. She stopped paying the bills for the town. She's going on vacation. She's got a huge security detail. It's
Sounds like another
cray
person I know.
cray. I mean, cray cray. You'll flip out
Wow.
when you see it. It's
And so is she spending like the city's money
yes,
on the
yes.
oh
Oh,
damn. So they haven't arrested her yet?
and literally getting up in their faces and saying there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh boy.
How
Yeah.
is there nothing that they can do about it? It's the city's
I don't
money.
know.
Another Fonny to me.
Oh, she's worse than Fonny.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
bad.
way worse. Way worse.
I mean, that's the city's money. That's not
Oh,
her money.
it's bad. There's
Damn.
I'll put something together.
Okay, yeah,
Apparently,
'cause
when
I
they run
haven't.
office, they think it all belongs to them.
Tiff said, laugh out loud. She said, "F this whole town."
Yeah.
Bet you she won't get reelected next
Yep.
time.
Yep. She did. She said after this whole town, she did.
That is crazy.
She's literally, they pulled police off the street for her security detail because she's
Good
got people
Lord.
so mad that she had to pull cops off the street to protect her.
So
Because her own people are like ready to kill her.
why are they not
I don't know.
arresting her though?
I don't know. I'll put something together. I swear you're gonna die. It's so funny.
Okay, what town is this in Illinois?
Oh God, I'll have to look. It's give me a couple minutes. I'll throw something together real quick.
Okay. I haven't heard of that, but that's crazy for a mayor
Yeah, that really is.
to do something like that. Like if you don't want that position or you don't care about the town, then step down. Let someone else take it over. Okay, so apparently the mom has posted something on Facebook. I don't know when this was. I don't see a date on it. But she says, my daughter was ripped from me by her father and his family a while back, and I have been denied any type of contact in any way, even refusing my rights of visitation with her, with threats to my life from her father and family. I've been stacking up my proof of such in hopes to take her father to court with enough evidence of her being kept from me that the judge couldn't deny me the custody that I fight for. Stephen is a stranger amongst other random strange men that has been allowed to live in the home of my daughter. Stephen was left in charge of Audrey as her babysitter when her father goes out on the boat to work because the father's mother is heavily mentally unstable and dropped out on mental meds 24/7 and cannot care for herself. This is all information I've retained from other people around the family. If anyone they allow in their home speaks to me in any way, they are instantly cut off and never allowed. Find the rest of it. Wait, hold on. Okay, so they're instantly cut off, never allowed to step foot on the property around any other family members again. Now, recently, Stephen started to message me about Audrey, like he wanted to help me see her, help her see me. I've known the man wasn't right from the jump, but used him to get any information I could about my child. Last night, he messaged me trying to convince me to come along without my fiance to a park around the corner from my home to meet up with him and see my daughter. He insisted that Audrey didn't like my fiance and she doesn't even know him. Red flags are flying high to me at this point, but I play along with the idea of hopes to get my daughter in my sight and hands after school so that I could call her father myself to come get her from this man. I was only trying to keep her father from pressing false charges or giving me further backlash from my daughter, or my daughter further backlash from being around me. He talks about all the chaos that they put my daughter through and at that home, and he isn't the only mouth I've heard these things from. He tells me that he is taking her to school this morning and then coming to me with her after school. I realized that wasn't the case in our message. I guess today isn't going to happen and have a good day while my fiance tried to contact her father directly due to me being blocked. It's like several different screenshots, so I'm trying to go to the next one and find where I left off. So, okay, so being blocked from all ways of communication with him to let him know something wasn't right about Stephen and the whole situation. At 7 p.m., her father's mother goes to my fiance's mother's home in the same neighborhood as they live in, claiming that she is missing and never got off the bus. Her father received a message from the school at 1 today saying that she wasn't at school, and he didn't even attempt to contact the bus barn until 5 o'clock. They didn't contact Law until after 7. How do you not notice your 11-year-old daughter hasn't made it home from the bus stop for 3 to 4 hours? Stephen said that he was taking her to school. Then, when she came up missing, he all of a sudden was taking her to the bus stop. Things didn't add up. And why did he push so hard to try to get me to meet him alone? I need answers and I need my baby to come home. The man clearly knows what's going on or where my baby is, and I know it in the pit of my stomach.
I would say I agree with her. I mean,
Yeah.
from everything we've heard so far.
Yeah. He's being notified at 1
she's
o'clock,
got
though.
to.
If the dad is notified at 1 o'clock, why is he not calling police until 7?
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me either.
Okay. I'm trying
The
to.
whole thing just doesn't sound, I don't have a good feeling about the outcome of this.
I don't either. Not at all. I honestly don't think she's with us anymore.
I don't either. And I hate to.
I hate to say that, but
Yeah, I do too. And put it out in the universe like that,
but all signs are there.
yeah, this isn't good. I don't think, in terms of how she's
I
going to
hope
be
and pray
found.
we're wrong. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, it would be an awesome thing if we wake up tomorrow and they said, "Oh, we found her. She was being held somewhere, and she's okay," and all that. But I don't know. I just don't know if that's going to be the case with this one.
I don't either. Has anybody heard any more on the woman who put the baby in the oven?
I heard about that, but I haven't read into it.
Well, I know we talked about that the other night, but I just wondered if anybody had heard anything.
Didn't she think that it was a crib or something like that?
Yeah. It's like, but how can, okay, it's in a completely different room. And when does a crib have a door?
Right.
And a knob to turn on?
Right.
Yes, JC, she was 11, hun.
Some people just don't need to have kids. Honestly.
I told my hubby he didn't believe it either. He's like, there's no way you can confuse the two of them. I don't care what you're on.
No, I mean, a crib, you put the baby in from the top, not from the side of it.
There's no way you can mix those two up.
I'm pretty sure she was home something.
Yeah.
Or that'll be her excuse anyway.
Even if you're out of your mind, gone, I just can't see you not realizing an oven from a crib.
And JC says she was in Kansas City also. Good Lord.
Yeah, Kansas City, there's been some stuff going on in Kansas City here lately.
Oh my God. That is just. And how old was the baby?
1 month.
Oh my God.
Did you guys see that there's not hush, Tucker. There's not going to be any charges filed in the 3 Kansas City guys?
No.
I didn't figure there would.
So why is there not going to be any charges? Did they say?
They said something about if they can find the seller, the man who sold the drugs to them, then they may possibly be able to charge him. If they can find like fentanyl, in his wherever he lives, but as far as anything past that, there's no foul play.
Oh my
Yeah, I mean, they've been
God.
saying that. They've been
No
saying that
foul
all the way from the
play.
beginning. Yeah,
Come
all the way from the
on.
beginning. All the way from the beginning. It was just a few hours. No foul play.
Yeah. Apparently,
Two-tier justice system.
apparently, the man who owned the house, he had the same stuff in his system too. I guess that's why he slept for 2 days or whatever.
Oh, the
Well,
Jordan you did?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was reading
He was
yesterday.
upstairs. He was upstairs with a fan on him. If he had not had that fan on it, he could have very well gone outside and done the same thing as what they said.
Right. Yeah.
I posted that in the back chat, Scarlett. You can take a look at it and give you an idea of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's absolute chaos. I'm really surprised more people haven't heard of it, to tell you the truth, because it really is that crazy.
That chat, I was answering something. Okay. Can it pull up? Oh, what the hell? No, I don't want to sign up for that.
What the hell?
They always want me to sign up for something whenever I click on a
I
link
know it.
or a thing. Okay, so Super Mayor goes viral amid salary ordinance controversy. And she's a super mayor.
She's the super mayor. Just ask her; she'll tell you. She's crazy. I mean, crazy.
All right, let me pull this up. I need to put this on my other screen though, real quick. I've never heard of a super mayor. Okay, so it's rare that small town politics captures the imagination of TikTok, but few local hamlets have mayors as charismatic. Y'all, I can't read. And controversial as Tiffany Henyard. Am I pronouncing that? Henyard? So the mayor supervisor of Dalton and Thornton Townships in Illinois have been compared to Ava Coleman, the principal on the TV show Abbott Elementary, and Lisa Nope on Parks and Recreation. Damn, is she really that bad? So the attention is due to a large part to the mayor's own escapades. In September, for instance, she showed up at a town meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character Kingpin Nino Brown in the movie New Jack City.
Oh my God.
For real? No. She did.
Oh my God.
And she said, "Where's my money at, bitches?"
Oh my God.
No way.
Lord.
You cannot make this shit up.
Okay, so wait, it says Henyard even brought along a DJ who played Rihanna's Bitch Better Have My Money to parachute her political points.
That's insane.
This is wild.
So the mayor, who on Instagram describes herself as the most powerful woman in the Southland of Chicago, travels with the police detail, has thrown up billboards and signs around town with her photo, and regularly shoots fun YouTube videos, including a music video featuring herself and Dalton City employees. But the self-proclaimed super mayor is also garnering attention from social media, online forums, and local news outlets for her alleged misdeeds. Hinyard has been sued for fraud, accused of misusing public funds, and criticized by flaunting the law and frivolous, yeah, I cannot read tonight, dear God, uh, spending in general. Just before Christmas, TikTok videos of the local lawmaker popped up discussing her latest controversy, a salary ordinance.
Get this. This is amazing.
What I'm about to read?
Yes.
Okay. I was waiting.
Amazing.
Okay. So Hinyard got a measure through the Thornton Township Board that would reduce the salary of her potential successor in the event that she loses her bid for re-election next year. Hinyard, who makes $224,000 a year as township supervisor, drafted legislation that would cut her successor's salary to just $25,000. If Hinyard stays in office, her salary stays the same. Holy shit!
Do
That's
what?
a lot of money.
That's $100,000 less.
What?
Yeah, but I never heard of no township mayor making that kind of. What the hell?
It's a township.
Oh my! I'm gonna go tell our mayor.
It's a township.
Tiff says she's kind of epic.
She spent 50 grand on a Christmas tree.
No way.
Mm, it's
Oh,
coming.
I'm sorry. That's a little bit.
Can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you. I knew when you said levity, this was the one, because this is just you can't make this up. You just can't. You just can't. She literally is walking into their town hall meeting and giving her constituents the finger.
Oh my God.
And saying, "Give me your money. I'm going to spend it however I see fit."
I feel like we're being punked.
100%. I didn't think this was real. I really didn't.
Wow.
I did go into this one because it was just like,
Where is this again?
This is a suburb of Chicago.
Wait. Where did it say it was from? Because Ashes was. Damn it! Where did the? Yes, in the Southland of Chicago, but didn't it give a Dalton and Thornton Township in Illinois? This is crazy. So if she lost her re-election,
I want to know what she looks like.
that is.
She looks like a hood rat.
Do y'all
realize? I'm
realize
not even lying. She does. She looks like a hood rat.
that is $99,000? And would that be right? $224,000, and they would only get $25,000 if they won it. I mean, I think. Is that right?
Well, like $200,000.
I mean, 299,000. No,
204,000.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with that, Avery. Still, that's a hell of a lot of money.
That is.
It's a lot of money. A lot of money for a small township that now isn't paying their bills. They're not paying their vendors that have completed work for the township.
Ashes says.
No, wait. You're gonna love this. They're coming to repossess their police cars.
Isn't that embezzlement?
They're coming to repossess their police cars next week because they didn't pay for their police cars.
Because she hasn't made the payments on them.
That is correct.
Isn't that like embezzlement? Embezzlement?
It's like everything.
I mean,
why are they
It's
not?
like a law. She broke them all.
How is
And
she
they're
not
not
in
going to
jail?
do anything to her? This is fucked up.
You know what I know.
What's her name again? Tell me what her name is.
Oh God.
Catherine.
Tiffany Hinyard.
Hinyard with an H.
Yep. And she's got
Right there,
billboards.
I got it
Here's the other
highlighted.
kicker. This bitch has got like 100 billboards up with her face on it, all over town, on a taxpayer dime, talking about how great she is.
God. All right, I put her name in back chat, Avery.
I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. You just can't.
That is crazy.
If anyone should ever be put in jail for
It's her.
misusing public funds, this one, I mean, she should have been there a long time ago.
Well, Ashley says
Okay.
that Dalton is not a good place to live.
This is also on the New York Times, so we are definitely not being punked.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Okay, so it says here that the editorial board of the Chicago Sun-Times denounced the move as about as politically rotten and self-serving as it gets, a bid by elected officials to use tax dollars and the law to chase away political rivals. Her colleagues on the board of trustees criticized the move in the local media, while municipal attorney Bert Oldison, who represents Henyard's political opponents, called it illegal in so many ways. Yeah, I think. Mayor Johnson of Chicago had 2 of his cars repoed over not paying fines. What the hell is going on with the people in Illinois? Jeez.
That's just crazy.
It was the latest in a long line of controversies surrounding Henyard that have been exhaustively documented on social media. One TikTok account has raked up millions of views for its videos. The popular account compares her to Coleman, the principal on Abbott Elementary, in interprets videos of Henyard with various other pop culture references. I gotta zoom this here because I can't see it. I'm reading blind, basically. So among other controversies, the account and others on TikTok have detailed, including Henyard spending $50,000 on a Christmas tree from New York, using public funds to buy roadside billboards featuring her name and face, including one that misspelled Thornton, and allegedly using police to harass residents and employees to target political opponents. This woman's crazy.
She is crazy.
So other antics have included purchasing first-class tickets out of town for out-of-town trips, allegedly funneling thousands of dollars in public money to a foundation in her name, taking Dalton police officers off the street to provide a personal security detail that's resulted in thousands of hours of overtime, and spending thousands of dollars on 2 ice rings that elected officials say that they didn't approve. So Henyard has denied any wrongdoing. Her public statements indicated that she is unbowed by any criticism or the threat of legal action. At a regular board meeting in early January, she showed a video of residents praising her for being visible in the community, then launched into a long speech chastising her opponent and noting how hard she works. Madam Mom, have a good night.
Good night, Madam Mom.
Okay, this y'all.
Good night, Christy.
I'm telling you, this is a soft scrape. What you're doing right now is just like a soft scrape.
Oh, I'm looking at her Instagram. I can't even believe some of these pictures.
Oh, it's she's balling. She's literally balling on her town's money.
That's just.
I'm not going to read this whole article.
I have no words, honestly.
I don't understand why her ass is not in jail.
I don't understand why somebody's not doing something about it. I mean, they're gonna repossess the cat.
Where the hell is the governor at?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that guy. You know,
no.
Is he just as bad?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Good
people who live in
Lord.
Illinois, y'all are
Yeah,
screwed.
Illinois is yeah.
Pretty much.
State's got some
Wow.
problems.
She says here, I don't care what poison people put out there. Henyard said, "You all live here; they don't." So she don't even care what people have to say. King Scarlet, have a wonderful night. This is crazy. I've never heard of a mayor acting like this.
Well, and not not go to jail for it anyway.
Exactly.
She showed up dressed as Nino Brown.
Oh my God. That is insane.
Oh my God.
Now I'm gonna have to go find that video. I
Oh,
know it's out there somewhere.
it's out there.
Oh
Do
my
you
God.
have it?
I'm pretty sure I can find
Give
it.
me a second.
Big Al's got it. He's seen it. He got it.
Just post the link in the chat. That is crazy.
I tell you, this world is getting really weird.
It is. I really don't know what to think. I'm gonna be honest. This is
Curiouser and curiouser.
oh God. I'm like Avery. I'm just waiting for something to like pop up on the screen and was like, fooled ya.
One of those big like ghost faces or something.
Yeah,
scary
it's
crap
something
out of
just
you,
popping
you know?
up and being like laughing and
I like that clown, that one clown.
if a clown
Rocking
jumps up
back
it,
and forth.
I'm letting y'all know now. If a clown pops up in my screen, y'all are going flying across the room. I'm just buckle up and hold on. All I can tell you. I lived in Illinois for like 2 months. Whenever I lived up there, I hated it. Did not like it.
I don't like Illinois at all.
I was there 2.5 months. Hated it the whole time.
We used to have to go there sometimes with my mom and dad when we lived down around the St. Louis area, and yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, we lived right across the river from St. Louis. I hated it. And every little town around there, I hated.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did Avery go? She done knocked
I don't
herself off
know.
the panel. She just dropped. Okay, so wait. Let me stop sharing my screen so we can share Big Al's.
All right. So there is occasional spurts of music on this.
Okay.
Nothing is more than like 5 seconds.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and make this as big as I can possibly get it, as loud as I can get it, and let me know right away if you can hear it.
Okay.
Board meeting like Nino Brown demanding
Yeah, I can
money.
hear it.
Can you hear
I
it
can
good?
hear. Yeah, I can hear it. Can
All right.
everybody in chat hear it? If I can hear it, they should be able to.
I'm gonna go ahead and hover over the pause button. So if you want me to stop, just say stop, and I'll
Okay.
stop.
Yeah, as long as it's only like 5 seconds or
I'm
less of
just
music, it
you
should
just
be
tell
fine.
me stop, and I'll stop.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
From the citizens.
Employees and equipment. Fox 32's Dane Placco investigates where all that money is going.
Nobody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing.
Tiffany Henyard certainly isn't shy about attracting attention. Here she is starting a Dalton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City. Later punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
Henyard's picture and name adorn virtually every public posting, both from Dalton, where as mayor she makes $46,000 a year, and in Thornton Township, where as the elected supervisor she collects more than $200,000 a year. But for all that money, Henyard's tenure at both has been chaotic, with firings, scandals, and a legal battle with the Dalton trustees over spending. So last fall, Henyard did something that would seemingly generate some good publicity, helping establish the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation to help breast cancer patients. And on the very day the charity was chartered, it received a huge donation, $10,000, from the Thornton Township Board, which Henyard presides over.
Taxpayer money shouldn't be paid into those types of things.
Stephanie Wiedemann is the former Thornton Township Chief of Staff, whom Henyard fired shortly after taking over in March of last year.
It almost felt like a takeover, and a very aggressive one at that.
Since her firing, Wiedemann has been documenting township spending and says she's stunned by the taxpayer dollars funneled into Henyard's charity. especially this.
We got 10 days. We're going 196 miles.
Last October, Henyard led a delegation of Dalton and Thornton Township employees and political supporters on a march to Springfield to promote her breast cancer charity, which she documented on her Facebook page.
We're walking through Dalton. All right, we're in Brightwood now. We are in Godly now. We in Bloomington, baby.
I can pretty much map out their entire Springfield trip on the township credit cards.
That's right. Henyard billed thousands of dollars in hotel rooms and meals during the trip to Thornton Township and Dalton credit cards. In addition, the videos show Henyard used multiple village and township vehicles owned by taxpayers to escort the caravan, including a flatbed trailer with a photographer, flying a drone, and a DJ.
We got our mayor right here coming from Dalton, Illinois, walking all the way to Springfield. Y'all make some noise for our mayor, the people's mayor.
But they didn't always walk.
We on motorbikes, baby.
At times, riding electric bikes.
Yeah, I see my bike. Our township supervisor.
The town probably bought the bikes too.
I think that's the biggest. That's the big.
Could you hear what
Of course they did. Yeah, absolutely.
That is crazy.
You can't. And I'm not going to make us sit through this whole thing because it's really not exciting. But I will put some.
I was finding it interesting.
That's just she is, y'all. That's what you call just not doing right by the citizens of your town.
A DJ? I mean, really?
That's just crazy.
A DJ?
I mean,
at what point do the people around you go, listen?
Enough is enough.
You're really over the top on this one. Just a little bit over the top.
Yeah.
Maybe we better reel her back in just a little bit. You know, you don't want to go to prison, do you?
Oh, they'll just ride that until she is like in such hot water, and they'll just be like, I don't know, I was just doing what you told me to do.
I mean, the officers, what it sounds like, is going to be riding those bikes before too much longer once their cars get repoed.
I mean, if they repo the cop cars, there has to be consequences.
Yes, because how
They
is our
lose their
citizens
police vehicles?
How are they going to be protected? Okay.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand how somebody gets voted in like that. I don't get it. It's
and now
amazing.
nobody wants to run against her because if they win, give it $24,000.
Yeah, they get $25,000 a year.
I mean,
how can that even be remotely legal?
It's not.
It just can't be. It can't be.
No, that is crazy. Oh my God.
So yeah, there's my little contribution, my injection of humor into a day of a lot of depressing stuff.
Right. Thank you. Because I haven't heard of that, of that case.
Oh, there's other ones.
Oh God.
This ain't the only one. There's
Just
other
like
ones
her?
just like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't want to hear any more though.
Oh, it's happening all over the place. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
pretty
Casey.
crazy.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I just have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this township? Is it like a rich area? I wonder.
I don't believe so.
I mean, because who makes that kind of money in any township?
But like, where is the money coming from?
Yeah.
In order to pay her that much.
Was that like the agreed amount, like salary? I mean,
Well, let's see. Let's look at Dalton, Illinois, which is
they said the average income in that place is like 25. Didn't they say the average income is like 25,000?
Well, no, the 25,000 was what if someone, when it was time for her re-election, if somebody ran against her and beat her, that's what they would be getting paid, was $25,000.
And she's making this like amendment or whatever.
correct. Let's see here.
What's the
household
average
median?
income?
Household median is $50,000 a year.
Oh my God.
Individual is $24,000 a year.
So she cut that in half
She
for the
kidnapped.
next.
She took 6 cops off the street and put them on her personal security detail.
Are the cops even getting paid?
Yeah,
Like,
overtime.
but they are getting paid though. Because I mean, the
Mhm.
the
Cops are
payments.
happy as they're as happy as they could ever be.
Okay, because their cop cars are not getting paid for.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They ain't gonna be happy come next week, and they ain't got a cop car to ride around in this cold ass weather up there.
and judging by what she's done so far, she'll probably say, you know what, just use your own vehicle, charge us 70 cents a mile. That's a sweetheart deal. Get yourself a new car every year.
Wouldn't surprise me.
You know, I just
That is crazy.
to see a town
Athens?
manager or a town supervisor making $250,000 a year is the most outrageous thing ever. I mean, what's the population?
Don't understand it.
Ashes said there was 475 cars stolen in Chicago in a week.
I believe that there was 9 homicides in a weekend.
Oh my lord! See, that's why I wouldn't want to live in Chicago.
Oh no, me neither. It's
Like,
too bad.
I'm all
Like,
for a big city, but Chicago.
I mean,
and
I'm not.
Detroit,
It's probably a gorgeous city, but I wouldn't go there.
I mean, I went there in
Too
'95
dangerous.
I went there in '95 or something like that for a Bulls game, and you know, I loved it. You know, because I went to Michael Jordan's restaurant and we ate at Hard Rock and we went to the United Center and did all the things and stayed in the Hyatt, you know, and
Right.
I rode my first subway and the taxi drivers were cool, but
I'd go to New York City before I went to Chicago.
Yeah, I think
And that
I
says
would
a lot
too.
for me.
Yeah.
Ashley
And
says
also,
living in the suburbs is scary.
I
Yeah, I
don't
wouldn't
think
go
I don't
nowhere
think
around.
Detroit's a very good place either.
No.
I don't think it is either. But
I've
I
had
think
some pretty good times in Detroit, I'm here to tell you.
But I
But
think
also-
Chicago's worse though than
But
Detroit.
when I was in Detroit, also I had a good time. Like I went because my aunt and uncle lived in 10 minutes from the Palace of Auburn Hills. I got to go, you know, tour the palace. We got to like go to a what's the baseball team?
Oh, shit.
Detroit
Tigers.
Tigers game when is his name? Do you remember Cecil Fielder?
No.
Anyway, he was a
Hey.
really good player. We got, you know, so
JC,
I got to
honey.
do fun. What's that?
Just a second. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm going to jump down, Scarlett.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for
I'll
coming
see you
up.
later.
Okay, have a good
Thank you
night.
for having me.
Oh, you're
Bye-bye.
welcome.
Good night.
Right.
But yeah, like when I went to those two cities, like I had a lot of fun, but that's because I was doing the things, you know what I mean? I wasn't, but now I think they're just crazy. And like I say, like I'm all for a big city, but those two are two places I don't think I'd go.
Yeah, if I had to pick a city, I would go to between New York City and Chicago. I would go to New York City before Chicago.
Yeah. And I heard that Detroit is just really like dirty. I mean, where I was wasn't.
Well,
but
didn't they go bankrupt like several years back? The city did.
In the
in
automotive.
Detroit? I think so. Whenever all of those companies
When the
moved out or
automotive
whatever.
industry crashed or whatever.
I think they have several times actually.
Yeah. My gosh. You guys, you like Big Al says, like you can't make this shit up. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I had to exit off the whole damn the whole article. That was just that was a lot.
And the fact that like nothing is being done about it is even more bizarre.
Well, now see, because it's so bizarre and it's so interesting, I'm gonna have to try to keep up with it now.
I know.
Because I want to see the perp walk. Because she's
Yeah.
gonna end up getting in trouble for it.
Yeah. I mean, surely she will not be getting away with this. Like,
I hope not. I mean, if she cared anything about her community, she wouldn't want to do the things that she's doing, like not paying for the
the
police
cop
cars.
cars.
Yeah, how were they supposed to get from the
Point
police
A to point
station,
B.
yeah, to a crime? What if a kid has been hurt? You know, it's just she doesn't care about anything, it seems like, but her own self
No,
and what she can get out of this. Honestly,
absolutely bizarre.
I've literally never
There
seen
was
nothing like that.
okay, so I was watching a Dr. Phil episode,
Uh-huh.
and can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching a Dr. Phil episode, and there was this 15-year-old girl on there that was just a spoiled brat. Okay,
Mhm.
and her mom and Dr. Phil mentioned to her about getting a job, and she started like fake crying. Like absolutely threw a fit, was like
She was one of those that didn't think that she had to work.
yes, and then he's like, yeah, like when I was your age I had worked at a grocery store, a smoothie shop, and she's like, I don't want to work at a smoothie shop. And like he goes, well, why don't you take something that you love and like go get a job at it? And she goes, no, I don't want to. She's like, because I gotta start at the because I gotta start at the bottom. I don't want to start at the bottom.
It's entitled kids, or they think
Oh
that they're
my god. Well, her
entitled.
mom gave her like 3,000. Like she's 15, and her mom's giving her like $2,500 to $3,000 a month
What the
for an
fuck?
allowance.
At 15 to 16 years old?
Yeah.
Big Al, are you going to sleep?
No, I'm just in
Oh, okay.
complete and utter total shock that someone would hand a kid $2,500 a month as a
That's
fucking allowance.
that is
Yeah. For doing
I
nothing.
just
For
my
doing
head
nothing.
literally just exploded.
Yeah.
Wow.
This world is just, it's too much.
And the sad part is, you guys, is it's not your generation, but it's my generation that is creating this. And it's awful. Like I am like me and my friend were talking today, like my generation, like we're just kind of screwed because okay, so she was going to buy a house, okay? And I was going to move in with her. And she said she put in an offer, the offer was accepted. Um everything was cool. They went to do inspection, and she just said that she saw so many things that could potentially go wrong at any given point, and that would cost her thousands, her and I thousands, not hundreds, thousands to fix, like the hot water heater, the furnace, all these things that can cost, thousands of dollars to fix. And she said they wouldn't renegotiate, so she decided to back out because she didn't want us to be in, total debt like in 6 months. You know what I mean? Because we have to go repairing shit.
Right.
And she just said the risk wasn't worth it. She was really bummed out, but the risk just wasn't worth it. And basically, like, because, she was going to buy the house, but she was also going to have me be a roommate to help her with, the mortgage and stuff. And and I told her, I said, yeah, I said, my brother just bought a house back home, like out in Wyoming, for 325,000. And she's like, and the two houses that she looked at one was 185 and one was 189, and they're not in great like areas, I guess. So if they were in a better area, they'd be worth more. But she said, like, the market is just crazy across the board. So if my generation of people, if we're kind of screwed, even if, like, unless we already have a house and have, whatever, it's going to be
Mhm.
really hard for us to,
Excuse me.
you know, I mean, and we both make decent money. It's not like we, you know, are, I mean, we make better money than a lot of people, and we still are unable to, save the thousands to fix a furnace or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's
shit
like,
like that costs a lot of money.
yeah,
Real quick, everybody, y'all, I'm gonna be ending it in like 5 minutes. So if y'all have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Okay, go ahead, JC.
but yeah, it's just like we're so stuck because, we, like, us in our 30s, we want to, get, our forever home or whatever. But if we're single, how do you do that? It's
Right.
hard.
It is.
It's very hard. And I don't, that's kind of why I don't envy families, I guess, because that just adds expense, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, shit is not cheap nowadays, y'all. Hey,
No,
musical. It's really not. Kids are not cheap.
no.
Margaret,
Listen,
have a good
my
night.
my sister took my niece out tonight for dinner, and they went to a steakhouse and, like, whatever. My sister had a salad, some beets and something else because she's, like, eating healthy or whatever. My 7-year-old niece sits down at the table and she goes, "I believe I'll have a filet mignon."
That shit's expensive too.
And it's like, oh
Lady
my
V, have a
gosh.
good night.
But yeah, like, I don't know. The world is just crazy.
Very. No matter what you go to on the internet, there's always some case like with Audrey Cunningham
Mm-hmm.
or Lena Keel, Summer
Mm-hmm.
Wells, Idaho 4. It's just
Always something.
something that's
Or
just,
something like the mayor.
yeah, that I'm glad he showed that to me because I wouldn't have believed it if I wouldn't have read it, honestly.
I mean, I guess I would believe it, but it's bizarre. Just bizarre.
Yeah, it's crazy, honestly.
Yeah. I can't believe things anymore. You guys, it's sad because it's my generation that's
I think it's just,
creating this.
I think it's pretty much every generation at this point. It's there's no certain age group that is doing this. It's just kind of screwed up all over the
But
board.
the younger you are, the worse it's getting.
Well, that's because parents don't do what they need to do as a parent and teach their kids things that they need to be taught. And in this instance, like you were talking about, the mom is handing her daughter $2,500 to $3,000 a month for uh,
Well,
a an allowance.
and it's also because, have you ever heard of peaceful parenting?
No.
Okay. So my sister and her husband took my niece to the doctor, and the doctor said, "You guys are being played like a fine fiddle by a 5-year-old." He said, "When you guys spank her or, anything like that, she's asking for attention and you guys are giving it to her." So whoever it was, the pediatrician or the doctor or whoever, suggested that they peaceful parent and they do not spank her. They send her to her room,
I
but
never
they
had
do
to
not
spank my kids.
but they don't spank her.
I never had to spank my kids when they were growing up. They just knew if whatever I said was how it was.
I
So,
got whipped.
oh, I did too growing up.
And I
switch.
believe in a. I guess I would believe in a good spanking, but I mean, not like too rough or whatever. But uh,
Yeah, some
can
people though nowadays, some parents would go to the extreme with the spanking.
yeah.
And I never, like I said, I
Well,
never had to because they knew if what I said went, and that's just how it was. And to this
yeah.
day, my kids are all three grown, and what Mama says, that's how it is.
That's what goes. Yeah. But I don't know. Some people, I guess, some kids just want attention, and they think that this peaceful parenting tactic is just like not giving them the attention that they want. And I'm like, really? Like,
Yeah, there's so many people, which I'm not going to down people for how they choose to parent their kids, other than the fact that you need to make sure that they're taken care of. They're not out breaking the law, like they know right from wrong. Uh, don't abuse them,
you're not
like Adam
carrying them around in a
Montgomery.
duffel bag for
Yeah,
months.
don't be an Adam Montgomery. You know, uh, if you're taking care of your kids and you're doing right by them, I'm not gonna judge if you choose to spank your kids. You do. If you don't,
The
you don't.
more, the more, yeah, the more I dig into that case, the worse that I just get kind of. And
Yeah,
I can handle a lot because I've heard about a lot, but that one kind of gets me. I'm
yeah.
not gonna
It's just
lie.
it's disgusting all the way around. That case is. I guess I need to
Yeah,
get off of here,
and
y'all.
even the state needs
Yeah, the
to.
state failed her too. The state, the police, the her parents. Adam and Kayla. Uh, Everybody around her, every adult around in that little girl's life, from the time she was born up until she died, failed her, except for the foster mama. I think she's the only one that little girl had. And if she would have had the adopted parents uh, of the brother, I think they would have taken her and loved her and taken good care of her too. But she didn't have that from them, so the foster mom would be, I think, the only person who didn't fail her. Right, yeah. Big Al, are you awake?
I'm awake.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wouldn't have to.
I was never sleeping. I was in shock. I just can't wrap my head around what's happening.
It's craziness. That's what it is.
I just don't, for the life of me, understand how they're getting away with it.
It's craziness.
And by they, I mean anyone just flagrantly ignoring the Constitution. It just the one piece of paper that's supposed to matter, they're just
They don't care
burning
about
it.
it, and they're letting them by with it.
I don't get it. I just, and now we're starting to see people leave our country for other countries that
Yeah.
they just shouldn't be having to do that. It's very upsetting. I try to make light of it, but at the same time, it's like Jesus, really?
No,
I
I
mean,
mean, but it's reality though, honestly.
yeah.
And I can't wait to see her perp walk. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh,
I'm ready to see it now because what she's doing, to the people of her city and her state, is wrong. So, there is to it.
so you packing her up for the night?
Yeah, I gotta get. I haven't ate today,
That girl.
so I gotta go. I'm gonna try to eat something.
I got tomato soup and grilled cheese on deck, so I'm with you on that one.
I tried to eat some toast earlier today, and I wasn't having it. It wasn't that good. So
Well, get yourself some nourishment and some rest, and
oh yeah, I'm sleeping in tomorrow also because I don't have the trial isn't happening Monday, so Sunday morning and Monday morning I am sleeping in. It'll
make sure
start
you
back
remember
up
to turn your ringer
Tuesday.
off.
Oh, it's already off.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters. All right. Well, you have a wonderful evening. Tell
All
Joel I
right.
said hi, and
Okay.
to the
We'll
folks
do.
in chat. Good to see y'all. See you
Thank
next
you
time
for.
around.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
Hey, see
All
ya.
right. JC, thank you for coming up as well. All right. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna go try to find something to eat and try to go to bed. Sleep in tomorrow. Um, hopefully, musical. You're very welcome. Hopefully tomorrow they will find this little girl, Audrey. I don't think it's going to be the outcome that we're all hoping for, but I hope that they at least find her. So, uh, Sarah Beth and Sweet Melissa, y'all both have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Tonka, have a good night. Ashes, you have a good night as well. I love you all, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow night.